tuned in to Six-Scale Mafia's tales from the dark side, where legends never die, and the Helldivers ride. Till dawn, chrome reflections, war begun. Hell diving straight into the sun. Behind enemy lines of time and space, collector shrines, the dead we face. VHS ghosts whisper through the wires. We're forged in flame, baptized in fire, from a time long forgotten. Flashbulbs pop, the battle cries under cosmic smoke and static skies. Demons crawl through mirrored screens and we pose like gods in shattered dreams. You're welcome to the dark side. Saturday Night Alive. Six-Scale Mafia, we keep the vibe. From the 80s chrome to the 90s grind. We bend time, baby, frame by frame, divine. No tales from the dark side, where the legends never die. Past
What is going on, everybody? Anthony here, 6-Scale Mafia, man. We are on Tales of the Dark Side 304. I didn't freeze. I'm just kidding you. May 30th, 2026, man. We are going to be hitting June in just a couple days. Holy shit. So what's up with everybody in the house, man? Rebooting life support systems. CT will be here momentarily. Technical difficulties, perhaps. I don't know. That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah, dude. So what's up with everybody in the chat, dude? Appreciate you guys. Fucking Star Crash, man, in the house with Mafia all week long. You're getting tired of looking at my face, man. I get you, man. You can see a lot more of me. But I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate it. Say what's up to a couple people, and I'll bring in some folks. I got Hector here with me. I got CT coming. Damn, I didn't know there was Catwoman drama. Well, I mean, like, you know, it's fucking, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do but talk about it? So Valkyrie, my man, what's up, dude? Good evening, Mafia. Sorry I can't watch, but I'll watch later. I appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Hope you have a good night. Brian as well. What is up, my dude? How you doing, bro? Keith, what's up? Hobie as well. That brother cousin stream was wild. Was it though? I mean, like, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. But I get it. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit too. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Don't you worry. Pedro, what's up, my man? How you doing, man? Do your job. You too, my friend. You too, my friend. Donna as well. Hello, hail chat. Hello, hello. Justin McFly, my brother. Positive vibes, everyone. This is fantastic. Another one. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, brother. Always, man. Oh shit, we got up in the house, Pedro, again. Let's do some more.
Let's do some more.
There you go. You get a freebie. You get a freebie tonight there, man. But also we got up in the chat, man, and we'll kind of get into some stuff here, man. TGD, what's up, my man? Oh boy, there's a lot. There's just so much stuff. It's crazy, right? So we're gonna talk about it, bro. We're gonna talk about it. Doc Bad as well. What is up, my man? How you doing? Mike Favela, what's up? What's going on, Mafia? What's going on with you, my friend? What is up, man? Listen, how you gonna tell me you bought Ahsoka on Toys Assemble last week before the crazy price increase because I influenced you to? I was like, I don't want that figure. You must be talking about other people, bro. It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me, homie. User dude, what is good? Hell yeah, showtime. Hope everyone is enjoying their evening. I hope so too. I am. DK, what's up, man? Just got off. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Lane in the house, man. Hey, evening there. Everyone is doing great. Hey, evening there. Everyone is doing great. I think I understand what you're saying, brother. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing great as well, dude. So who else is in the house? Iron Star, what is up, my man? My man Jared as well. Evening, fellas. Hell yeah. CT, he's still not here. Well, we'll find him. Isn't that how it goes?
I will find him.
He'll be here. He'll be here, my man. So see who else is in the building, and then we'll kind of get into it. I just like saying hello. You know, it's Saturday. We'll just do what we can here. Say what's up to everybody. June, how the hell did that already happen? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Got to strike back tonight at one stream. My boy Will did. Don't worry, I'll be doing super chats for this. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Lane. But I appreciate you, brother. Wheels as well. What is up, my man? How you doing? What else we got over here? Charles as well. What's up, everyone? Hell yeah. Press X as well. What's good, bro? What is good? Good chatting with you on Brother Cousins, man. Thursday, as always, man. You know, all things considered. But hell yeah, dude. Glad to see you, bro. Mitchell as well. What's happening, dude? How you doing, bro? Got the UKs in the house. Mitchell, we got Damn It Spock as well. Evening, fellow collectors from the melting Great Britain. Hell yeah, dude. Astro, my fucking Lael. You're moving, right? I saw your post, man. I hope it's not too crazy, bro. I hope it's not too crazy. I don't envy your position right now. Commander Green also in the house. What is up, man? Happy Saturday, everyone. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And dude, bro, TGD, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the 5. Hey, Mafia. Thanks for the extra streams you've been doing, I believe. No worries, bro. Always, man. They've been great, and I appreciate the effort. And yes, that Brother Cousins stream was wild. All right, that's fair. That's fair, bro. We'll talk about it a little bit, dude. Funky as well. Great to see another Mafia stream. What's up, Funky? How you doing, brother? Always appreciate you, man. Funky been around forever. Imperial forces have entered the base. Not yet. Not yet. Hopefully. Sterling's Fine Art as well. What's up, my man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming through, man. Same tank case as well. Hey, Mafia, please influence Yost to build the TIE fighter. Again, look, dude, I have been like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's just done. He's just done with Star Wars. And that is unfortunate, dude. So, hey, Blinken, what's up, my man? Hello, everyone. I'm excited that I got the Yakuza Studio Hector Barbosa. Is that what it was? I don't remember that name, but I know who he is. Did you pre-order him? I did not. And that figure looks freaking amazing, dude. So congrats on the pickup, dude. Congrats. What's up, Ron? How you doing, man? Nice. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Mafia influenced me to wake up at 1 a.m. What? No. Get some sleep, brother. Get some sleep if you need to. No, man. Oh, well, I got to strike back at one comment he made in another stream today on the Star Wars Hot Toy releases. Oh, I got you, brother. I got you, dude. Friends as well. What is up, my man? Good evening, everyone. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Yes, guys, please do. Trying to type do a dungeon in Star Wars The Old Republic game right now. Damn, you still playing that? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let me bring in Hector. CT is MIA, but he'll be here shortly, and then we'll kind of get into, you guys already know I did a bunch of morning streams already, but we're going to talk about everything that has come through this week, some other shit, and just, hang out with you guys, man, to come along for the ride, my man. So Hector, my man, we have Hector emojis now. We have new and improved Hector emojis in the chat, brother.
Drop them. Drop them.
Drop them. I got one.
I want to see 87 of these little Hectors all. No. What's going on?
I'll drop 5 Hectors. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? How you
Good.
doing?
Good, man. Ending the month of May this weekend. That's it. All the Star Wars is behind us. Let's all embrace the summer.
Were they ever really in front of you, though?
I mean, you guys. I'm just chilling back here,
I know.
waiting for next week because it is the summer of He-Man, baby. That shit starts on Monday. Let's go.
Summer of He-Man, dude.
We're gonna have a good time starting next week. Got my Wednesday tickets for their early screening.
You were saying that. So what was that about? Did you get offered, or were they doing like a promotional thing?
No, you could just go. Anybody can just go to their Fandango site or whatever. Just 7 o'clock. Just go there.
Oh, well, fucking A.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's all. I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I remember you were saying it, but we didn't talk too much. We talked a little bit this week, but you know what I mean. I've been
right
all over, and I know you've been working. And I remember you were saying it, but I didn't ask like how did you procure this early screening? But I got you, man. I got you. That's pretty awesome, dude. Hell yeah, man. These morning streams are great. I appreciate it. Guys. I will work on that, man. Are all the Star Wars behind us though? No. But User Noon as well, came channel member. Appreciate you again. I know you're in Discord all the time too, but I appreciate you so much. All you guys, man, it helps the channel. It really does. So all your support is very much appreciated and welcome. I got CT backstage. I'll give him a minute though.
He's escaped Hoth.
Is that what it was, bro? Is that what he was? Is it good? Blink twice if you're ready. I can't see his eyes. I'm bringing you in, CT, in 5. Right, like Wayne's World. There we go. Remember that shit? There we go.
Yeah.
I think you're here.
You can't hear us.
I will give him a minute and check his
There's an
settings.
Imperial officer on the other side of this camera. He's just
Is that what's going on? Try it again. Can you hear me at all?
No, he can't hear us.
All right.
Right?
I'm gonna pull you back for a second while you mess with your settings, and then or not. Can you hear me? Is he frozen, dude? Are you good? All right. I'm gonna give him a second. This is so distracting. I'm like, I don't know. You good? I'll give him a second. He'll hear us and then start talking. So that's fucking great, man. We still need the quarter scale artisan Daddy Pedro Pascal figure.
Nah,
I mean, yeah, that's still coming if you want, but that's.
I'm talking about everything. Like, just I don't think all the Star Wars collectors just got fucking destroyed this past month. Shout out to all you guys, man. So, yeah. So hopefully that's it. That's it. So
hopefully, bro. Logaloo, what's popping, people? What's up, dude? How you
Yo.
doing, my man? How are you doing, man? I will see. I'll give CT a second. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he'll be right back. There's something going on there. He's here at 10 frames per second. Yeah, I don't know what was happening, man. So I was like, we'll see what's up, man. But Mafia, cheer. I appreciate it. Totally appreciate what you do for the community. Well, thank you. I appreciate all you guys as well. I do very much. So Moose, what up, dude? Hello, community of collectors. Good day to you. Good day to you. Figured out reviews as well. Hello, everybody. What is up? What is up? Force.
That's badass, man.
That's right. He needs no introduction, man. Force my brother, man. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming, bro. As always. I'm getting the YouTube spiral. I'm like not understand. I'm not understanding anybody in the chat tonight already. Do really fucking like that. I don't know what you mean, bro. Let me know.
Google Translate has infiltrated.
Yeah. I don't. I really am trying. So still hoping for Battle Cat, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, if they were to do an artisan He-Man, they can pull it off by being like, it's an unlimited exclusive with the fucking Battle Cat, and I'm gonna be like, here you go.
I mean, that tease, were we all just tripping when they did the little
it
video?
It did look
tease?
real.
Did it look artisan? I mean, was it just the effects?
It did look real. It did look like real hair. However, were we looking at an actual picture of the guy or?
Right, I don't know. Right, yeah, we have no freaking idea, right? I guess that's a testament to Hot Toys, though. I mean, they didn't really show the faces too much, but it's like, is it? I don't know. Clinton Martin, what is up, my friend? Thanks for coming through tonight as well, bro. Justin McFly, so excited for Jurassic Park vehicles when the time arrives. Yeah,
man.
That was a lot of information, and I saw you a little bit in the chat too, Hector, but. I'm speaking of having Yost on Thursday. I had a 3-hour live stream with him.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know if you caught everything, but he had a lot to say.
I caught everything. I'm pretty sure I watched the whole thing. I do recollect you bringing up Justin's comment about the Jurassic Park vehicles.
Yeah, how exciting! How exciting!
Yeah, man.
How exciting!
Oh,
awesome, man. A disruption in communication can mean only one thing: invasion. That's right, man. Oh yeah. No, the Artisan Battle Cat. No. Like we're thinking like when Hot Toys put that video out, there was a tease and it looked like He-Man had hair.
Right.
Had artisan hair. So if that was the case, or if we were just tripping, I don't know what you guys think in the chat. If you guys thought, hey, it looks like fucking hair. I don't know. So speculating, maybe when the movie comes out, right? They're gonna drop that He-Man, maybe with a Battle Cat and piss off the whole fucking collecting community. Right? Because I'd be like, why did I get this one? So no, I don't know.
Maybe Hot Toys released it and I went, you know what, this is not going to make a ton of money and we're not going to release an artisan, and now it's projecting to be a big hit. So hopefully it is a big hit and we do get an artisan and stuff like that. I was telling you this earlier today. I'm hoping like Oppo or some other third-party companies can kind of make like a head sculpt that kind of matches either the original 80s figure or the cartoon look, and match the flesh with the body and stuff. That'd be pretty fucking cool too. I hope that'd be a nice idea out there in the universe.
I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna make another head sculpt, dude. Oh, okay. Let's say if it's popular, like you said. Right. And all of a sudden people are like, oh, hell yeah. But it's going to be like a year from now anyway. I mean, it's going to be a while. Like, true. People could maybe anticipate that, start working on something. I don't know. So Kevin Collectibles, what is up, my man? I hope we get more Star Wars Hot Toys at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, I think they'll show stuff, but I don't think they'll show, well, they may show what's new in June or July, right? But because Sideshow will be there, so they got to be showing something. So great. What is up, my man? Howdy, collectors. How are you as well, my friend? It was artisan on the tees, but it could be a quarter scale. Oof,
oh shit! What? Wait, what?
Interesting.
Whoa. I don't know if I
you-
go that way, but damn, that'd be nuts.
I don't know, dude. Would they do that? I mean,
I think so.
stranger things have been known to happen.
That's true.
I mean, this movie could just blow the fuck up, and then they're like, yeah, sure, let's make a quarter scale. I don't know. I've heard there were a lot of complaints about the size of the He-Man body.
Really? I mean,
I think
like
it's
as in the figure looks bigger than the dude in the movie. Look,
But he's
here's
like
the
tiny or something, or
here's the deal. Here's the deal. At least in my opinion, whether the movie is bad or not, if you're a He-Man fan and you're like, man, like me, hopefully you're like, man, I don't want to really do Mondo because it's a little bit too action figure-y, you know.
Sure.
Here we go with these hot toys. Look, if the movie sucks, whatever, it is what it is, but at least you're getting like actual true 1/6 scale He-Man figures. And if you're a He-Man fan, that shit, I mean, dude, that's a yeah. That's got, I'm telling you, I'm already calling it figure of the decade, both of those motherfuckers. So
Well, you're super stoked. I mean, I mean,
Right.
rightfully so. I mean, I am too. There's a lot about those. We're going to talk about them in a minute. I'm just waiting for CT to kind of get in and see. But Snooki Master, what is up, my friend, man?
Woo!
Hey, Mafia, annoyed with the Catwoman delay once again. I canceled, which is unfortunate. I mean, and we're going to talk about that a little bit too. I will bring this up. But yeah, I mean, it should be coming out. I think he said like July or August or September. I just had him on. I should know this stuff. I really should.
August or
but somewhere around
September.
there, right? August, September,
Yeah.
I think. After Comic-Con, because that's in July, and then he's got to get back home and whatever. So I'm rooting for it. We'll talk about it though, because I want to talk to you guys as well. So
oh, yo, Stowie's in the middle of something.
he is, man, unfortunately. But who else we got up in here? Renz Talentino is Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson releasing soon. Yeah, I believe so. You're probably going to see something next week, but of course it's not going to be me but you'll see it. But mine will be here at some point. I don't know, but yeah, she should be coming soon. So I think it was a tease of the actual actor. It might be. I don't know, dude. That's what I was saying. I don't know what the hell that was. It was so quick. So yeah, I'd love that too. I'd like to see more. So a couple more in your chat and I'll see what's going on here with the CT. But even without seeing it, I'll be up for He-Man, Skeletor, Steal It. Yeah, all this. Like, yeah, you, Blinken, a lot of us. Like, yeah, dude, yeah. I really want to see Inart's Lobo and Supergirl. I don't know if they're going to do both.
I think they said they were going to do it in one of those interviews or some shit.
No, they didn't confirm
they did.
anything.
No? Okay. Well,
I was trying to be sly and move on after what I said, if you guys heard what I said, but yeah, we'll see. But I don't think they're going to do both. Speaking of the He-Man figure, did you guys think this head was underscaled? I think it's fine, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't really look at I don't know. Now you're gonna make me think about it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at him in a second, and then we can see. So, Chuck G, what's up, my man? How you doing, man? Yo, Mafia, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, dude. As well, Ben and Thomas in the house. What's up, buddy? Live long and prosper, my fellow Trekkie, dude. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. He-Man too small. Do you like the large shirtless men, Moose?
Yeah.
Let me know. I got something for you. He's gonna be like, "What's going on?" Fucking dude, hell yeah. No, I don't know if he looks small, bro. We'll see. This He-Man hype still blows my mind. That's really cool, Mike. Look, dude, it's cyclical. You know, the whole world is this way. I see chicks now wearing fucking 90s jeans, bro. Right? I think Jenkos are coming, but it always happens. It rotates around. I'm sure you've seen it, you know, whether it's fashion trends, movie trends. So I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. J-Rob, don't forget, I'm interested in your 66 Jazzing Batmobile. I did not forget. Please try to reach out to me some way, somehow. We'll make it happen. I went back and looked at the tease. Definitely a pic of the actor. It looks like a screenshot. I took a screenshot. Okay. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I wasn't sure either. So I think I'm caught up with everybody, but go ahead, actor.
Since we're still on the topic of He-Man, is it me or did some of the pictures of Skeletor look like his jaw was kind of like a little open and stuff like that? Yet, however, Nothing in the description about articulated jaw or anything like that.
I mean, I don't think so.
Maybe
Did it look
an
like his
angle
mouth like
thing?
kind of like had a
Yeah.
little bit of articulation? Let's take a look. I've got both He-Man and Skeletor going right now. And if you need me to pause it at any time, tell me and I'll pause it and zoom in on something. But I'm just letting my slides run. But we will definitely take a look here. Let me look at the description because he's on Sideshow now too, right? Let me double check it while we're looking. But yeah, I mean, these are fantastic.
See how his mouth kind of looks open right there, and then if you go to like the other pictures, it's closed. See,
that one's definitely closed. Yeah. Let me look on their website while we're scrolling.
These things are gonna look fan-fucking-tastic, like on a shelf, man. I mean, this looks like a statue. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it really is, dude. Like I want these, and I talked about that before, right? So they're using that newly developed muscular body, right? It's like platinum silicone, right? But it's interesting because it says it's like a one-piece molded inner metal skeleton for seamless joint design, specifically for like allowing natural muscle movement, you know, and improved articulation. So yeah, man, I'm really excited for these. I mean, I'm really excited. I'm trying to see what it says on here though, but it doesn't really. It just says authentic and detailed likeness of Jared Leto as Skeletor in Masters of the Universe.
Looks just like him.
Looks just, yeah, I know. I was laughing when I read it, dude. Obviously, he's got the LED light up, eyes. They're red and they're battery powered. It's not USB. Tells you about the muscles in the body. 18 points of articulation. Just painting, shadows, blah blah blah. Fists, gesture hands. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it, so I don't know. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the mouth moves like that. That'd be a cool bonus, I guess. If it does, I mean, I don't. You know,
man, every review that, or every little thing I've positive I heard about this movie is that Skeletor is the motherfucking shit in this movie. So I'm glad they did him good. So I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, bro. I'm super stoked for this one. This is a theater movie for me.
Yep.
Mando, whatever. Nah, like this. Like I still kind of want to go see Mando, but not really. You know what I mean? Like if my
you could definitely, you could definitely wait for Disney Plus. Like you could definitely skip that in the theater. If you wanted to go see it in the theater, you could. But like you could just watch it on Disney Plus. That's where it's really going to do better numbers than it is already. So
yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. So how mad is everyone going to be if NR does He-Man? That would be fucking hilarious. But
I'd be pissed.
But I like what I'm seeing with Hot Toys, and honestly, I don't know if NR would do this. I mean, like this. Like, let's say they get the license and they give you a He-Man and Skeletor. This is the stuff Hot Toys is doing with these bodies and stuff. I'm not saying NR can't do it, but the fact that Hot Toys is doing it this way.
I mean, dude, these are fucking great figures. If for some fucking reason NR was like, here it is, I don't think I'd double dip, dude. I think I would just this is it for me. This is enough.
You double dipped the chip. Double dipped? What are you talking about? You dipped the chip, you took a bite, and you dipped again.
As soon as you said it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's fucking funny, man. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with you, dude. I really am. So, yeah, no, man. Let's see what else some of you guys are saying in the chat here. And I don't know what's going on with me, but Hector wants to do a Conan versus He-Man in his display.
Yes, and there that image is out there of them taking pictures, high quality picture of that Conan. So, fingers crossed. That means pre-order is around the corner. And yes, there will be Conan, and there's going to be fucking He-Man right next to each other, bro. That's my childhood right there. So fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand something here, and I don't know if I'm getting my thing is getting messed up here, but no, I think that would be sick, dude. Seeing both of them like that would be amazing together. It'd just be fun. It'd be a fun photo thing too, you know.
Right.
So I only wish that He-Man figure has a second sculpt for battle. Looks weird to pit him against Skeletor with that natural expression.
Yeah.
I get that, Charles. I mean, you know, and it would be cool if they did both. I mean, but those days are almost all but gone now, sadly. I remember when they used to give us 2 head sculpts at least often. I mean, I know. Are the actors' quads really that big? Sorry, that's not something I usually pay attention to.
I don't think so.
I think he's, you know, I mean, I'm trying to help CT really quick.
Update your drivers, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He's not having audio for some reason. So Crown Skeletor image looks like a more open jaw for sure. Possibly, yeah.
Boom.
I mean, but I mean, it's just one sculpt, so I don't know. Really does, I swear, every time I see the bases, just statue level goodness. Yeah.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, the pics from ChinaCon show it a little open as well. So that's interesting. Maybe it does, bro. Yeah.
Then that would be awesome.
That would be the shit. Fuck, I would have full screened you if I would have known, man. That was awesome. I was fucking reading Tijuana Mike, man. And I said, oh, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Happy Saturday, collectors. Happy Saturday to you too, my man. That is fucking funny, Hector. I was born in the early 60s. You guys in the late 70s or later. I didn't buy He-Man toys in my 20s. In my 60s, yes. Hot toys, yes. Yeah, bro. I feel you. I know you were doing. It's open. Yeah, it's open in the Hong Kong. Thanks, King. Yeah. And I looked at those pictures this week too, but I just, yeah, we'll take a look at some of those too, man. Hulk smash that like button. I appreciate it, Mike. Yeah, guys, 100 in the chat, man. Hit that like, please. If you like it, hit the dislike. If you don't, you know how I roll here. Don't forget Skeletor is Jared Leto, who seems to be a curse on every movie he's in. But yeah, but I don't think it's his fault.
Dude, they're saying he is one of the best parts of this movie. That's all I'm going to say. They're saying that.
I hope so. 18 points of articulation. I'm used to seeing like 28 or 30. I mean, because the way it's a seamless, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that full, like certain bends. You're not going to get like maybe those ankle bends that you would normally, you know, things like that, I think. So it's going to be a little less. So, but
it's still going to be articulate. I mean, this motherfucker can sit down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
there
I saw
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that shit.
that's amazing.
That's sick, dude.
Oh.
That's sick.
Someone make a throne for the love of God. I need it.
I know. Eric, my man, what is up, brother? How you doing, man? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Silas, my man Jason, what's up, dude? Does the Arcane figures use the same silicone as He-Man and Skeletor? No. If so, these figures are going to be great because the Arcane figures turned out awesome. Hell yeah, bro. No, I don't think they do, because I think this is the first time they mentioned that. They were like, oh, this is platinum silicone. I mean, it could just be like a PR thing, marketing, but I don't think they're the same. But I do know that those figures are really well made. And you showed me your photos today, bro, and I was like, oh, those look smoking, man. So congrats on the pickups, man, for sure. Commander Green, I just want to get that Skeletor to take photos of it, dude. Yeah, must have, bro. Like he said, must have.
Here we go with the Batman Returns bases. But hey, they look fantastic. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I don't mind that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, do you?
Not at all. It's a good use of the castles, I think, in my opinion. Like,
yeah,
it's perfect.
I think so. I think, you know, because people, I know I'm stating the obvious. People complain. Fucking newsflash. But like, I don't think it's that bad. They're not like reusing like the new round bases they're doing for a lot of the Star Wars and some of the Iron Mans. The Iron Mans have a new kind of thing. I mean, it makes sense, and it makes even more sense for this because, like you said, it's very castle-esque looking, and then on top of it, you have the effects from the movie, so you're not getting that recreation. You know what I mean? I think it's fine. It's just, why are they going to make a whole new mold for that? That looks fine. You know, I
Dude,
think
yeah,
that's fine.
and these don't take a lot of real estate. You can put them like in the corners and shit or something. Like you can work with it on your display for sure.
Yeah, because you have that one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not in there, but yeah, I had it on there for a while.
Right, but enough to like you know have it
Oh, yeah,
physically
yeah.
to understand and where you want to position.
No, you can fit one. You can fit one of them easily in one of these little chaos thingies. So.
Oh yeah. So I mean, we'll see how that goes. You know, CT is having technical difficulties right now. He's not having audio, so hopefully we can get him in here. Because I want to talk about some stuff. Can you imagine how big a 1/6 Castle Grayskull would be? That would be big. It would be big.
It would
We
be
can't
like
do-
the GI Joe aircraft carrier of our hobby. Would be that thing.
Yeah, kind of would be. It kind of. I mean, it by comparison, right? The thing like you could never get, or you know, you're like, oh
Right.
my gosh, you know, like, yeah, that would be huge, dude. Fuck it, you got you, bro. He got I was gonna say Jared recorded you, man. Already sent it to me. I was like,
You son of a bitch.
yeah, he got you. It's all good, dude. It is all good. It's Dr. Doom based, but it's incredible the way they made it in Masters. So well done. I still don't have my Doom.
Yeah.
It's almost done being paid off. I've been going slow. Hector, would you use these bases or just put them on the caustic plastic Conan?
I gotta use.
diorama?
Yeah, man. I gotta use the base. Look, I mean, these bases are also a major selling point for me for these figures as well, man. It's like, dude, Snake Mountain, fucking Castle Grayskull. It's awesome. So yes, definitely they will definitely be on their bases in my shelf somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. So, clip, tell ya. Imagine if these existed when we were kids. Yeah, I mean, I had the old ones back in the day, but these are, but these are also live action too. We didn't, other than Dolph Lundgren and all that, but like,
Right.
yeah, like if I was a kid now and I was like super into He-Man, and then they put the movie out that was this fucking cool, and then these figures came out, and I was a kid, yeah. Oh, I'd be screaming, dude. I'd be like, I need to get these somehow. So, yeah, they could. We were thinking maybe Dutch, right? Dutch would be good. I mean, if they can reuse these,
For sure.
I mean, it's just holy crap. So, yeah. Hey, Whoopi, going squeak, fucking funny, man. Do you guys have any idea how beautiful Masters of the Universe looks? Mattel's movies action figures are gorgeous, save for the ugly ankle joints. What a time to be alive. It really is. It really is. I'm like, these are fucking sweet, dude. Even the stuff that you don't like, I think that's pretty rare as a collector.
Mhm.
That like where we're at right now, right? Like, for example, I'm gonna bring this down for a minute, but like where we're at now, not only with Hot Toys and their multiple IPs, but then you also have multiple other companies making stuff. And I think like where we're at now, there's enough out there that can, for the most part, you know what I mean, accommodate almost every collector out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
And there's but with that means there's a lot of shit that you're gonna pass up on because there's just so much shit. But I think that's good. I think you're like, okay, there's so much there. Like I remember a couple years back always teasing about it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you're like, DC, they don't make shit. Far and
Trust
few
me, I
between.
know.
Yeah, far and few between, bro. Look at that shit. Look behind you.
I mean, it took a while. It took a while. Had to wait. Everyone's getting they're getting their Star Wars. They're getting their the Marvels was the biggest offender. That entire end game. Oh my god! But yeah, I'm just sitting back there going, all right. And then not only that, they didn't really go in that deep. So remember, they were just doing a lot of Dark Knight stuff. So I'm just like, I already have that. So that is what it is, man. But still, even though it feels like we're in the peak of this, it's still kind of niche, because I still talk to people like, I would never spend that much money on a figure. And I'm like, okay.
No, you're not wrong, bro. This is a fucking weird hobby.
Yeah.
And it's okay because I'm weird too. but like
We
you
all
know
a
what I
little
mean?
weird.
We're all a little weird, but it is weird. I've got a few roommates who do not collect. And you know, a couple of them are still into all of this, right? They're still all into the pop culture stuff. They love all this shit. You know, they're familiar with it. You know, the MCU,
Right.
you know, all that stuff, comics, anime, they're into all that shit, but they don't really collect. And they're like, wow, these are really neat, but what the fuck? I ain't buying that shit. You know what I mean? They're just
Right.
not, you know? And my other roommate, you know, she is just like, these look really cool, but no interest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, most people don't, you know.
Right.
Some come over. Honestly, it's like the maintenance guys and other guys will, right? If they need to, you know, like I got somebody, the cable guy came over, the maintenance dude or something. They're like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. And you're like, yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. It's pretty cool.
Right.
But for the most part, yeah, and even them, they're like, no, I don't buy that shit. They're like, I might have a couple, you know, whatever's Funko Pops or something cheap, or not that Legos are cheap, but a couple Lego things or something, you know, like, but this stuff, no, bro. No. Yeah, dude. So, you know, there's a lot there. There's a lot there for everybody. Future Boy, what are your guys' source material relied on for Masters of the Universe?
Like like this current movie, the source material is the cartoon. It's the Filmation cartoon.
And that's what they were going off of too, right? I mean, like,
yeah.
In their own live, you know, kind of like interpretation or whatever. But
I eventually would love a Masters movie in the vein of like that serious heavy metal looking artwork from back in the day. Like that would be cool. But I mean, I also grew up with the cartoon, so I'm not gonna fucking complain, you know.
no, and I don't like being that guy either. Where because I hate when people say this shit. I really do. It's like a weird. And it's not even in the 1/6 realm. But it's just a pet peeve of mine when people are always like, be happy, you're getting something. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
right.
nah, because it sucks and Star Wars is crap. And, you know, nowadays, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not going on a tangent. I just mean like, no, I want the quality like that we've had when we were in the 80s and the 90s with some really good stories, good authors, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, people do kind of say that here too in the 6 scale world. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, sort of, yes.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Sort of. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Because I'll argue with new companies or smaller companies, maybe like Factory Entertainment. You know, they're putting out 78 Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dude, hell yeah, I'm going to give that a chance. I know they're expensive. It might not be the best looking. We'll see when we get them in hand. I kind of want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm like, who else is going to make this? That's what I mean, right? So I'm like, hell yeah, it's good, man.
And it's cool, like when like, you know, shit like that gets announced too, like out of the word, people are like, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for, this and that, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know there was such a, you know, following of Battlestar Galactica in the community and stuff. So, you know, it's cool that everybody can get a slice of this pie for sure.
Well, I think it's also, you know, Battlestar 78 Battlestar is definitely for 50 and up. With a few exceptions. Some people may have caught it when they were younger, you know, younger generation. Even myself though, I'm like, yeah, I like it, I do, but I'm more into Ronald Moore's, like, you know, the 2003 Battlestar. But the fact that that's out there though is already like kind of telling, like, hey, listen, you know, these are being made by a company who grew up watching this in the 70s, so they're your age demographic. They're passionate about it. They're not like, and I feel like people maybe they don't understand that, or they don't think it. I'm not saying people are dumb by any stretch, but there's things in the back that we don't sometimes think because we're just looking at it from a figure point of view as a collector. But I'm like, with these guys, 70, I'm just throwing that out there as an example, but 78 Battlestar Galactica, not very popular. Like I said, it's popular, but not really. For the older generation who also collects 6 scale, that makes that pool even smaller. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so they're not doing it to be like, dude, we're going to get rich, bro. You know what I mean? They're doing it out of a passion. They love this shit.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, we want to make this. This is going to be fun, man. We're having a good time. That's where I'm saying it's like, try to consider that sometimes too, you know, but we don't sometimes. We got the glasses on, you know, Hot Toys been banging stuff out for 2.5 decades, and You know, you got NR making even really great shit as well. You know, I mean, when you're looking at that ultra realism that we get from Hot Toys and NR and, you know, and stuff like that, and it's like, I get it, but that's where I'm like, well, hey, I'm happy we're at least getting it. That's to kind of circle that whole point. I know is a little convoluted, but you guys hopefully know what I'm talking about. So,
and it's also a double-edged sword because a lot of cool shit's coming out, but not enough paper. Not enough paper to spread around.
No, there's way too much stuff, dude. Hector, is that Conan sword you have up on the top, Marto, or the?
That is the Windlass one. That would, yeah. You can get these swords at museumreplicas.com. They're pretty. They are sharpened when you get them and stuff. They're not. I mean, you can. It says you can cut bamboo, just nothing else. But yeah.
I need to see you. I need to see you in the backyard, like some of those dudes on like old YouTube or Instagram, man. Just wielding around the sword and attacking bamboo, and just swirling around, and then have the Conan soundtrack, but don't have it layered. Have it like coming out of a fucking boombox, or better yet, like crank your stereo up in the house so loud that you can hear it coming through. And it would just be like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
my luck, that video would end up being one of those accounts where like my arm will be dangling or something. After going, oops.
Maybe, bro. Maybe. Figure it out. Everyone I know thinks I'm crazy spending so much on figures. They just don't get it. I've even stopped showing friends and family my new figures. They have zero interest. Yeah, that does kind of suck, dude. But you know what? You've got us. You've got everybody in the community that we could share with and be like, yo, you're not crazy. I mean, it's crazy telling people they're not crazy, but whatever, dude. We're a support group.
We all make bad financial decisions together. That's a great community. So.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Red Pre 76. What is up, my man? My neighbor just saw my collection and calls my Hot Toys high-end collection compared to his Star Wars collection. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if he has a Star Wars collection, he's likely has what, Black Series or Vintage. So when people collect that and then see the stuff that we have, they're like, what the fuck? That looks like Luke Skywalker. Like, really? You know what I mean? Like, it's awesome, dude. It's awesome. Stand by, Hector. I'm just trying to help CT, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
No problem.
Thing. Your Windows. Maybe you need to check your Windows setting for master audio source, because maybe his audio is on the wrong thing. I don't know. So my apologies.
Yeah, his driver could be on the wrong thing, or his speaker could have just gone out.
Or that maybe.
We're gonna give IT CT. If you got a pair of wired headphones, plug those in. Actually, plug those. You can plug in wired headphones into your microphone, and that could be your audio.
Yeah,
letting you know. Yeah. Anyways,
it could be. Yeah. I mean, you guys are sharing, and I know I'm a little behind on the chat, but yeah, you guys same sentiment. With people coming over, like maintenance people, garden people, whatever. Like they're like, oh shit, but yeah. I get it. 78 Battlestar, definitely my generation. Oh, yeah, Justin, I'm still excited about that Neo that went up for pre-order a few months back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, love the original Battlestar, but I was 11, so there's still something there, right? Practically everyone in my family collects, so normal is what you are accustomed to. See, that's another thing too, right? So, yeah. Charlie Unicorn, what's up, man? We already talked about it. So this is a problem coming in an hour late, dude.
Right, man.
Let's go, man.
We just talk. I mean, I could talk masters all day, but
we could. But I'm also trying to help CT because he's having audio issues. I'm trying to get him back in. So Hector doing real life Fruit Ninja with the Conan sword. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Battlestar Rogers.
Speaking of this, these two masters figures are, when I really think about it, of like me as a kid of like everything in my collection or what will be in my collection, those two figures will bullseye on the nostalgia for me for sure. Because I mean, you know, the DC love came out from my love of superpowers from back in the day. That was my introduction to comics and stuff like that. So like, you know, if there was like some superpowers 1/6, like some Super Friends and shit, I'd be getting those too. But But yeah, dude, fucking for sure. Like when I saw these first, get announced and stuff, like that was the first time I was like, oh, felt like a little kid. So
That's what it's all about, dude. And look, look, Charlie, bro, there's nothing wrong with you guys liking a movie. Like, watch it 7 more times if you love it. You know what I'm saying? I see Ben's comment, but I see your adjusted comment. So this is going to change the way I'm going to say this to you, but to everybody else. Funny, I just started so it's a rewatching. All right, Battlestar Galactica, Ron Moore last night. 2-part miniseries that leads into the show, which is awesome. I thought you were saying you were just starting. I was going to tell you, dude, it's fucking awesome. But for everybody else who hasn't seen it, it is. It's like one of the best shows. I love it. I absolutely love it. I remember watching when it came out. The miniseries came out on Sci-Fi, and I was like, yo. And then we had to wait a year for season 1, and then I was in it every fucking Friday night. And that was the good times, man. That wasn't. I'm like trying to say that wasn't even that long ago, but it kind of was, right? But it was like that Sci-Fi Friday, dude. You had Stargate SG-1, then it was followed by Stargate Atlantis, and then it was Battlestar Galactica. Boom, boom, boom. And then like Tuesday or whatever, or Sunday, I forgot what day, but then Star Trek Enterprise had just come on too. So it was like early 2000s, and it was like, that was badass having 4 awesome shows just every week to be like, yeah, dude.
You're stuck on an island, and you're left with 2 choices: all of Battlestar or all of Star Trek, and that includes Starfleet Academy, Discovery, season 2 of Picard.
I mean, as figures or I'm wait.
No, just like if you're on the island and you can only watch one or the other, but it's all gonna come with the good and the bad.
Star Trek.
Okay.
Star Trek. And it's not a fair comparison because there's only like 50 something episodes of Battlestar. There's well over 1,000 episodes of Star Trek throughout the entire franchise.
Right.
And if I'm stranded on an island that has like an infinite generator and I could just only watch this media, oh, it's Star Trek all day. Even the shitty ones. Because I'll try to find some entertainment in it because I'm stranded on a fucking island. You know what I mean? So yeah, totally, man. Yeah, each Battlestar version was magical. Ron Moore's is deep. It's awesome. It is awesome. I love both 78 and 03 for different reasons. Yeah, they're both very different, but yeah, they're both great. Yeah. Still Star Trek for sure. Yeah, you already know. I already knew Ben was gonna be like Star Trek. So I'm like, yeah, so I don't know. That's funny. All right. So Hector's got to take a minute, and CT's just having problems, so he might not be able to join us tonight. So we're going to move on here in a minute when Hector gets back. I'll give him a second. We'll talk for a few minutes here before once he gets back. I wish they could get together. Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Stuck on an island, give me X-Files all day. Well, I mean, X-Files is definitely one of my top favorite shows of all time. Season 9 and 10 were okay, or whatever. 8 and 9, the last 2. I like Doggett. I did like him coming in, but I think they kind of lost the plot a little bit in the last couple seasons. And then they rebooted it, or not rebooted, but they continued it again. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I fucking love X-Files. Did you know that the X-Files, I Want to Believe, is that the second movie? Because Fight the Future is the first one that takes place during season 7. The I Want to Believe movie sucked, and they just did a director's cut where they were finally able to like make that movie the way they wanted it, which was more of like a horror movie sort of for X-Files. And the director, for whatever reason, they were able to do it, and they just put it up on Disney Plus. And I was like, oh shit. So I want to check that out. So, but let me bring Hector back because he is back now. There we go.
Files. I love X-Files.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I
love that show. That show gave me the love for Monster of the Week shows. And then Millennium came out. Watched that.
Good.
Millennium was good.
Was fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why. Look, this might sound girly, right? But first 5 seasons of Supernatural, it's the X-Files vibe, man. Monster of the Week with a main plot line. Shit's awesome. Recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Like, I don't want to be that dude because I just remember when it came out and the girl I was dating at the time, she was into it. And I saw a couple episodes. I was like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. And then she got like really into it as time went on. And then her friends were into it. And I was like, oh, this is like a girl show for, you know, girls. I didn't know anybody who really watched it. I just knew a bunch of girls that watched it. So I was like, oh, it's like,
no. I mean, it's got pretty people and shit like CW shit, but it really is good. I mean, at least the first 5 seasons, the original, were really good. Like, it's good shit. So
okay. Wasn't I don't know. Dylan.
It's metal, bro. It's metal. Trust me.
Yeah. So Supernatural 1 through 5 is amazing. It was supposed to end there. That's what the original showrunners. That's when they left. Okay.
No, they came back and started writing more. It's just then it started getting a little bit too.
Did they leave for a while though and then return?
I think they were just supposed to do season 5 and then they got renewed and then they just kept on going.
Okay.
So because the way the series finale ends, season 6 piggybacks off of that. So
gotcha. No. Okay. Yeah. Ben's like, yeah, I did love Supernatural. Also, first season is a bit cheesy, but it definitely starts to crush. Hell yeah. I don't know why nobody's doing Kiss. It could just be licensing more than
them, because it's Kiss.
Kiss, and not only
Simmons
that,
is like Gene Simmons would be like, wait a minute, you're telling me there's people out there, grown adult males, who want to buy dolls of me, Gene Simmons?
Yeah, that's how he would be. No, for sure. And plus, there's also like a lot of different licensing involved there too, because you might have guitars and amps. Those are all licensed. You know, if you're gonna add these accessories, they're gonna want their cut too.
Yep.
Whether it's Fender or Mesa Boogie or fucking Ibanez or Jackson's or, you know what I mean, anything like that. And if they come with, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, and thanks to Fender and like any design guitars that are Fender guitars and stuff, you can't use that design no matter if it doesn't say Fender on it.
Like, what the hell? So
they fucked everything up.
Oh man, wish list of figures, dude. There's too many. There's too many to talk. I mean, there's too many. I mean, I would like more stuff from The Wire or Boardwalk Empire or other shows, some older shows that I like, you know, mostly. So absolutely love X-Files and really dug Fringe. I love Fringe.
Fringe is good too.
Fringe is fucking awesome. And I'm glad that was a show that got kind of canceled towards the end and they were able to come back for season 5 to kind of wrap it up and a lot of fan service and stuff. But I love Fringe. So hell yeah, dude. Well, maybe one day I'll watch those, man. Maybe one day I will. But
my checklist, dude. My checklist, they already did it. Everything. I'm getting everything that I've asked for. So if anything, I'll probably get a new checklist or just to fill out the Conan the Barbarian, get every character from that movie in 1/6 form. That'll be for me.
Did I open the wrong fucking thing?
Oh my.
I did. Here we go. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna have Fabio on at some point too soon.
Yes.
I keep saying that, but we are gonna.
I have lots of questions for Future of Classics. So.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Hey, okay, moving on.
So moving on. Again, you're noticing a pattern here.
Right.
You know, I had, you know, he had Skeletor cycling. I've got Supergirl and Lobo cycling. So it's just kind of a mix of, you know, whatever the pairs. So you guys have heard my thoughts. I think if you guys tuned in this week, I'll still jump in on this, but I really wanted to hear your thoughts between both figures as figures and maybe any excitement, if any, for the film. You're the big, you know, I would say that you would buy these figures at face value, but I know you and I think you're probably not. But what do you think?
All right, here's the deal. I'll get the negative shit out of the way. I'm really not going to invest into this era of DC films. It's not up my alley. And it's not that it's all like, oh, it's just I really don't like, in my opinion, like these types of movies that just kind of make these characters idiots and shit. More power to the people that like this stuff. As far as figures go, I am getting the Corn Sweat Inart. If Inart does a Lobo, maybe a no on Supergirl. But you know, I mean, as far as these Hot Toys figures, it's like a blown total missed opportunity to artisan either one of these characters, especially Momoa, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? This figure, this head sculpt is known to like completely be useless when trying to turn its head and shit like that. You
both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard to. It's cool, whatever. I don't want to, be Mr. Negative and shit, like, because I know people like this universe and all that stuff, but and people are legit excited. So,
hey, but that's okay. If people are excited for anything, that's always great for everybody. That doesn't mean you're yucking on someone's yum. It's just you're more.
And then I hate that too. I hate that the fact they're using the same fucking crypto. It's like, really, you couldn't update it.
Do you think it is identical or is it slightly
different?
Same.
No, it's the same crypto.
You think so?
People it looks like shit.
But I don't know.
It
doesn't look like shit.
It looked the
same
to me.
Yeah. No, it's been great. It's great. And you know what I would say? Yeah, Justin, of course. I did see those. I really, they're aged more now, but I do like the 3-0 Scully and Mulder more than the Sideshow. The Sideshow did Scully and Mulder too. And the 3-0s, I think, were like, oh, those are nice. But they're fetching a high price. And, they're old. I hope maybe we'll see them again down the road. I hope. So, I don't know. Charlie's wondering, Hector, you got any Supergirls in your collection? Let's see if we can spy.
I had the Sasha Kaye, but she went bye-bye because I wanted to get something else. But but yeah, that was the only one I had. So
she looked good. The solicitation photos were a little weird. And then when they put her back out, it looked like they improved her sculpt, but I still don't know if it was 100 or close to, you know what I mean? Quite there. I have seen her rooted. I wanted to get her and get her rooted.
Sasha Kaye. I thought you were talking about this one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, with her, look, she's not the most attractive in my opinion, but as a figure, and look, and that doesn't even matter anyway. Cause like, if she's a great Supergirl, she's a great Supergirl. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm no fucking looker either. I'm just saying, like, they nailed her likeness, though. I think, Hot Toys in general, like, that looks like the actress. I'm just kind of like, I wanted Lobo, but I don't think he looks good. I thought he did it kind of like in a weird way because he does have that expression. But then I started seeing some of the photos on display at the Hong Kong convention, and I guess there's some poor lighting. It's convention lighting and cell phones maybe, but Hot Toys put out their photos too at the convention, which presumably they were using high quality cameras.
Right.
I don't know, and I fucking love Lobo, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know. As a DC's fan,
these are
like Pattinson.
Yeah. If anyone is thinking about these, this is definitely a perfect opportunity to wait for InArt to see what they offer and just go from there and make a decision from there. Because InArt will go all out with the rooted hair if that's up your alley. But if you're completely content with everything you see here, then go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah, and listen, Blinken, I'm kind of with you on that too. I mean, I think they're not averted to doing that. I don't know if they would do it with Lobo. That depends, but I wouldn't put it past them to do an artisan Supergirl if the movie does very well. But I also believe that in art there's going to be a Supergirl. I'm pretty damn sure. Without saying too much stuff, but I'm pretty sure. So criticism is healthy. We get better figures when people speak up. I'm just happy something new. Hell yeah, it's true. I have her never watched the movie. Oh, Charlie with the Supergirl, the Flash. He does look a little bit like Rob Zombie. He does a little bit. So
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I can't get behind the expression on Lobo. Everything else looks great. Yeah, everything else looks great. That's where I was like, yo, I kind of like this. You know what I mean? So
Does he come with a stogie?
He does not. He should, but you know, I have one. So I would.
Oh, look, there it is. Is that it right there? What the fuck is that?
It looked like a burnt
okay.
one. I don't think it's an accessory. Maybe it's part of the base. We'll double check it. I don't think it comes with it though. Like, I could be wrong. We'll look. I still have my Sasha Supergirl and I love it. Mafia Sasha isn't attractive. No. I'm saying Chaka, this girl. I forgot her name. But that's not a big deal though. Like I said, it doesn't fucking matter. But I'm also used. Well, it's the Land of the Lost. I can't get her out of my head. I'm also used to. I guess I'm just old school, man. Maybe I'm just being fucking weird, but I really liked Helen Slater, and I liked what's her name? Melissa. What's her name? You know,
Melissa Benoist.
I thought she was a good Supergirl. I don't like the way Supergirl transformed in the show. I think I got progressively worse every season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I thought she was an awesome Supergirl.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
And so, you know, I was like, damn. And then Sasha was good too. And that was another thing though, that I would say that, you know, that was a situation where I kind of had to eat my words, and that's totally fine, right? When you're like, oh shit, I was fucking wrong. Because I remember when the Superman or the Flash movie was doing those behind the scenes, and you saw her in her suit, and they had the harness on her, and she just looked really fucking weird. And I was like, oh no, like, is this gonna? What are they doing to Supergirl? You know? And then I watched the movie, and I was like, yo, she's actually pretty dope. So I stood corrected, you know. So you never know. She might be great too. It's just James Gunn's style.
Right. And you know, like, I know this movie's based off A Woman of Tomorrow, and I got halfway through that book, and before I just put it down, and I was like, I'll get back to it. I just never did. But this just feels too Guardians of the Galaxy for me. Even though it's not a James Gunn film, it feels like a fucking James Gunn.
Yeah, but he's like behind the helm, right? So
right.
You can't say that like he's at home with his feet up on the ottoman, just kicking back, doing his whatever it is he does, and has nothing to do with this fucking movie.
Yeah, look at
you know what I mean?
Star-Lord over here.
Yeah, it's totally Star-Lord. Trench coat, fucking Walkman.
But hey, I was gonna say maybe she'll be the Supergirl we all know and love in Man of Tomorrow. Hopefully,
that's what I'm saying. That's where it's kind of going back to, like with Sasha in the Flash. I was like, I don't know, and then I ended up really liking her. So this could be another case where I'm like, you know what, that was pretty good. So we'll have to see. I mean, dude, that so should be right, but
it will.
That's been a couple years, yo. I don't know what's going on with that thing. So I think that would be really cool. So I definitely do. Helen Slater all day. Fancy the pants off her head. Her poster on my wall as a kid. Yeah, man. She was in Legend of Billie Jean too.
Yeah, but dude, that movie is awful.
It's not good. They did just put it out again though, in like I think 4K or
no, it's not. It's Blu-ray, yeah, but not 4K.
Maybe it was Blu-ray. I saw a rip and I was like, oh shit, I might watch it again, but I know it's not good. But I thought she was
whenever I think of this movie, whenever I think of like that movie, the 80s Supergirl movie, I always think of Popeye's Chicken, because there's a Popeye's Chicken restaurant in the background during one of the scenes that has like the shitty fucking blue screen effect and shit.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. Actually, Hector, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a nod to something from Guardians somewhere in the background. And even if there's not, you know, they're gonna have those needle drops. I'm sure they're gonna have a soundtrack of sorts. And
oh yeah, for sure.
And that's fine. And I don't knock it if you guys like it, but it's that style. And now we're gonna be called like Snyder bots or whatever the fuck you call it. But I just
whatever.
I don't even like Snyder's DC that much. I like it. I think it's metal as fuck. There's something about it. He just made it dark, and it just reminds me of like 80s metal. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just does. Like those shots, you know, they look like album covers, like from fucking Dio or Iron Maiden or what, you know. There was something about it, and I was like, you know what? That's his vision. I'm just gonna watch what his vision is, and that's what I'm doing with this too. But I don't know if I'm vibing as much, you know.
Right. I look. I would argue that the only dark movie in the Snyderverse is Batman v Superman. That's it. I think Man of Steel is a fantastic movie, a fantastic Superman movie. I think Justice League is like a fantastic comic book movie. It's definitely the most audience friendly coming off of BVS and shit. So I think if they would have just let this version, or at least a edited for time version of the Zack Snyder thing, I think it would have still went through its course and finished itself off and all that stuff, and then we would still be here talking about this. So I mean, it is what it is, dude. I love all DC. It's just I don't like Marvel, and this is the direction they're going. I don't like this Marvel direction, so it's just not my cup of tea when it comes to watching movies. To me, the DC movies always felt like a more serious tone compared to the other counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Like, let Marvel be the haha and the color and the leave. To me, DC's always been. They were always, never afraid to get that deep. So let them. Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
I thought it was a nice. Thought it was a nice palate cleanser, sort of. I don't mind the Marvel formula, and I'm grateful that we were able to get like 19 movies, up to Endgame, and some of it has that tone that you're talking about, and I'm glad we got that because that was fucking awesome to be able to have all those movies, and most of them are really good. There's a few, whatever. Not everything's gonna be a home run. I get that, but when Snyder was doing it, I was like, okay. I liked how it really contrasted versus the MCU formula, so to speak.
Right.
And then I think they were like, you know what? This wasn't working for whatever reason. I would argue it. I think he was pretty successful for Warner Brothers, but then they shifted. And obviously James Gunn doing Guardians and working and being involved in Infinity War and stuff like that. Like, he's already got that tone. And they're bringing that here. They're like, you made successful Guardians movies. We want to kind of emulate that success over here for DC properties. How do we do that? And then he's like, well, this kind of worked and that worked, and that tone is different, and that's cool. But I like that, because look, what you're kind of saying is they almost kind of they become a similar format, sort of now. That,
and then everything just feels the same.
A little bit. So. I don't know, man. Charlie's in the Batman, good or bad in tone? You're looking for, Hector?
Good. I just wish they would kind of lean into. Don't be afraid to go a little bit more comic booky with this next movie. If there's Mr. Freeze, let a man survive on some cold ass cryogenic fusion shit suit, whatever the fuck. Yeah. I can suspend my my disbelief and shit like that. So.
No, totally, and I actually I like the Pattinson 22.
Yeah, man,
I did, and that was different. That was a whole. Because that came off the coattails of Snyder, and then I even was weird about it because I was like, Robert Pattinson. He's a cool actor. Some in The Lighthouse, a couple other things. I never watched Twilight, but that's like burned in my head. That's that typecast. But then so was Michael Keaton. Right. He was typecasted the fuck. Like, people were like, dude, this guy can't be Batman, dude. He's fucking Mr. Comedy guy, So
Gung Ho and fucking Beetlejuice. He's Batman.
I fucking love Gung Ho, man. I love that movie, dude. So just pre-ordered Cyclone. I kind of want that, but I gotta watch the movie, bro. I gotta watch the movie. So that's why I'm excited for the Clayface movie. It looks like a dark horror. It does. It has a very different looking.
It does. It does. And ironically, it is canon to James Gunn's universe, because the Clayface that was in Creature Commandos is the Clayface that's in that movie. So it should be.
That's what I heard, right? So there is like kind of a continuity there,
right? Yeah.
Okay. So hell yeah, dude. So slap DC paint on MCU stories. Kind of. If they could do the opposite, I think they were taking the MCU paint and slapping it on DC. But yeah, I'm with you. I like the gritty. I liked it. But look, I'm not saying this is going to suck, but I wasn't really a fan of Superman. It was okay. I thought Cornsweat was good. I didn't have a problem with the actor. Just the movie was kind of all over the place. Movie
I,
kind of reminded me of a bunch of TikTok reels, like put together. It was weird. It was
right.
like
I
kinda
just
all over the place.
my issue. I mean, I think I like the movie more than you do, but like my issue with it is that it is just way too silver agey. The G golly Superman, like it's a little outdated. And
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like that's not what Superman is. Just that, he is a person and a being with feelings. He can, you can put him in a character arc if you want. He doesn't have to be this invincible Boy Scout all the time. Shit. So I kind of felt like that was a lot of heavy-handedness on that and stuff. But yeah, it's for me it was an all right movie. I don't hate it, but I'm not. It's not like I'm, watching it.
No, hate's a strong word. I watched it twice. I'm good. I don't think I need to watch it again. You know what I mean? I'll watch Man of Steel again.
Right.
I'll watch Superman 2, Christopher Reeve, like
I'll even watch Superman 3 and 4.
Yeah, I can watch that. I'll watch Lois and Clark with fucking Terry Hatcher and Dean Cain like over and over. But I guess that's a little weird nostalgia. That's just that 90s. Try to watch some of the younger generation try to watch that now. They might be like, oh, that's kind of cheese. I'm like, yeah, it is, but it's fun. But so yeah, I don't know, man. So let me see. Red Priest said I just watched Walden in English dub on Tubi and I enjoyed it. I want to watch this. I think somebody said it was on Apple as well, but I'm gonna double check. So I do want to check this out. I know it's cheap. It's like $15 for the disc. So we'll see. But I want to check it out. I want to.
This is the movie for Cyclone. That Cyclone's in.
Yeah. So
the fake Donnie Yen.
He's a popular guy. He's done a lot for charity over there too, which I thought was really cool. I just don't know him, but yeah, I kind of when I first saw it, I was like, oh, is this
I thought it was Donnie Yen, bro. That's why I was like, damn, they're making a lot of Donnie Yen figures.
No? So yeah, which I thought was kind of funny. Let me see if I can bring this over to my other side of the monitor. We'll kind of bounce around here. So some of these, I'll flip through some of this here. There's a lot of just convention floor photos, but so we'll kind of miss out. But we're seeing here, we got, well, we probably already saw Jeff the Landshark. Cool. I'm going to segue briefly. I don't know if I'll get Jeff, like Marvel Rivals. I'm just happy they got the IP and it's not Cost Baby. So I wonder if we're going to get more Marvel Rivals. That was my thing. I was like, oh shit. Like, is that going to be, you know what I mean? Will we get some more Marvel heroes like that? I don't know. Punisher, we'll look at him in a little bit. We got Padme and Anakin, Count Chocula. The Batman is there as well. The Death Stranding is there. Yeah, just a couple shots that you guys have probably already seen.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna kind of zoom in a little bit. Hey, some cosplayers. It's badass. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of convention floor stuff. We do have a few here. We talked about that Spider-Man, but we can talk about him a little bit if you want. But yeah, dude, he looks cool, man, and he's released now. So, we're gonna have to. I gotta watch the movie and see, man. 2 a.m. here in Ireland. Work at 8 a.m. Oh shoot, buddy. Got to get some sleep. Catch the rest of the live on the way to work. Appreciate it, man. You have a good rest of your night. And
a good day.
Thanks for tuning in, brother. Jeff, you already know, bro. You already know. So, this one looks good too. I know I'm kind of glossing over some stuff, but it looks really good. I got to watch this movie before I really think about if I'm going to get them or not. I probably will if I really enjoy the movie. I have a lot of multiple variations of figures from Hong Kong films and old school, 80s and 90s ones. If I dig this, I'd probably get them. My collection's a bunch of movie stuff. So Absolute Batman figures are a must. They look cool, dude, but I got to pass on them.
Huge. I gotta pass on them, bro. I just canceled mine. I actually did a lot of cancellation. I did a lot of pruning on my pre-order list. Yeah, and I got a ton of fucking rewards points back, man. I'm practically getting the He-Man figure for free because of all the rewards I got back. So it was worth it for me. So, but yeah, the Absolute Batman made the cut. Mostly because that thing is so huge. Where the fuck am I gonna stick them? You know, I'll probably end up doing the NR 12 scale for that character. So
Yeah, that could work too if you wanted a couple of small things like that. You know, NR would be
Yeah.
the way to go, I think. All right, Moose, man, you have a good night, brother, man. Go. Yeah, I gotta see you. I gotta see Moose in karaoke.
Moose, he let's see. I'm trying to think of a song Moose would sing. Moose, you know, Moose would probably be like, see, Arnold almost just came out of there and shit like that. I don't know, but Moose, whatever you sing, always sing "I Come Blood" by Cannibal Corpse. Rip it up, buddy.
Rip it up, dude. or he could be up there with Hammer Smash Face.
Exactly.
I can see Moose. I can see Moose rocking, dude. I can see him, bro. That should be funny, man. Have a good night, Moose, brother. Walden movie was pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, dude, for sure. Sure. Actors pruning POs. You got a side gig with the TVA? I
Yes.
feel you, man. You got to get rid of some stuff. So, but yeah, no, this one looks really good, dude. Yeah, Supergirl, we kind of talked about. We saw some more. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The lighting is kind of askew, but that face, I'm just not sure.
It's, you know,
There they are.
there it is
That's
in all its glory.
It's,
I mean, dude, you could paint these two characters on the side of a black van, man. So, I mean, hell yeah.
Black Dog, Led Zeppelin.
There you go.
There you go. That'll work. You gotta record it, Moose. Record it. Post it in Discord. Yeah, these are beautiful. Oh my god. I don't know if it's the colors or what. It's everything. It's everything.
Awesome.
It's everything, dude. It's everything. Jeff! You have no idea. Do you?
No, I don't even know what this is. I didn't even know this was a Marvel character.
It's Jeff. The Land Shark. He's in some comics nowadays too. It's kind of silly. And then he gets the fucking symbiote suit, which is like, what the fuck? But he's in Marvel Rivals, and one of his the way he travels is, you know, he kind of waddles on the ground because he's really small, and then he'll dive and make like a little invisible water with his shark fin up, and that's how you move around on the map. And he'll jump up and spit bubbles at people to like hurt them or heal them, or he'll like do this bullshit move. His ultimate will like come up, and if you're anybody standing this large AoE, it'll fucking eat them all. And you move them away and then spit them off the fucking map. He's annoying. He's an annoying little shit. But again, the prospects, right? What could come from this? I wonder. So, you know, I wonder. Alien.
I got thoughts on this.
Yeah. So do I.
You go first.
Hell yeah, Eric. My thoughts are they didn't have the other shot in here. I should have grabbed the other photo. They have a shot where you can see the hands and the removable lower jaw, which is different than mine. Remember when we talked about this? I was like, bro, they're gonna reissue the Alien Warrior.
Right. They did.
They did. However, there's some slight differences with the mouthpiece and the two colors, which is
this confuses me.
Okay. The first one has more of the James Cameron color grading on it. You know, this looks more like set Alien.
Right.
And when he filmed it and the way the lighting was, and that he kind of took that blue saturation and fucking cranked it a bit for the movie, this is more of that look.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of cool that there are two. And you notice the giant alien egg here as well. And this looks like it may come with this one because the tone.
Well, no, it look
I don't know. Or do you think
that
it comes
egg
with Warrior?
It comes with that warrior because it's attached to that warrior's base.
Was it attached to that base? Okay, I can't really tell from this photo, and the ones we saw before were not very good, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a 2-pack or they're going to be sold separately. I'm not really sure.
It's a very strange decision.
Yes.
but it makes no sense to release two colors. Like, I'm just like, that makes no sense. My disappointment in this is that we have the Scorched Xenomorph, and that is the best Xenomorph to ever get made. The articulation is great. I get the big chap doesn't need all that articulation because it's a guy in a suit. So I was hoping that the Warriors would come with the same articulation as the Scorched, because I didn't get the Scorched.
Warriors. Sorry.
So when I saw these, I see dudes in suits and not the xenomorphs in the movie that are crawling on walls and hiding in the dark and in the background and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
I do.
I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have like that articulation. I would have loved it if it did. I'm just still, I don't know what they're doing with this line. I really am truly confused on like what's going on here with the two different colors. So
I thought that, like, sorry, I'm trying to do something at the same time here, guys. I'm not just
no problem.
I thought, let me do it this way. See if this works. I thought that they were also going to maybe do that, where they were going to give us some of the articulation that we were thinking could be, you know, from what they did with the Scorched. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, like maybe this will work. And what I'm seeing here looks like my figure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like my figure. And the thing is, like I said, with a slight couple things, right? They're going to change that mouthpiece or whatever. These hands like to fall out. The head likes to fall off. The tail likes to pop off. It's very strange. And so I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try to do something here for you guys while we're talking about this. How can I not see this? It's very strange. So am I not in the stream here? Give me a second. I'm going to try to log in on my phone and show you guys something. But I also think that, like, this is just kind of a tease anyway. They're going to put this out, and then I think we're still going to get that Ripley. You know,
what Space Marines? Give me a Space Marine.
Well, okay, Vasquez and, you know, Hicks and Hudson, I think would be really cool. Obviously,
it would be amazing to get them all and stuff like that, and Burke and, you know, and stuff like that. But realistically,
I don't think we're getting Burke, but
we're definitely not gonna. Hot Choice presents Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser, Burke.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, that would be pretty fucking funny, dude. That would be pretty funny, but
at least a Hickson or a Hudson or both, you know, and then, you know, get if they do a Ripley, it would be awesome to do like a 2-pack with Newt. It would be awesome to have her as an accessory.
Yeah.
Might as well. They're getting the Reebok license. Might as well go all out. But, you know, and a Bishop would be cool.
A Bishop would be cool. I know that they're. Am I backstage? I'm backstage. I'm gonna try to do something here. A Bishop would be cool. I think Ripley, though, that Ripley's coming, dude. That Ripley's coming. There's just no way, dude.
Question is it going to be a Ripley or a Ripley plus power loader? That is the question.
Well, I mean, they could probably redo the power loader, dude, because they're clearly redoing these, right? They're clearly redoing these. So let me see if I can do this, guys. Let me see if I can switch this. Is this going to allow me to switch while we're on the subject?
I think so.
And I wonder if I can not mute.
It's just, this looks outdated too, bro. It's just, yeah, man. It's just kind of meh. Kind of a weak. Oh, there we go.
Here. Can I?
There you go.
Okay, let me see if I can show you guys this. So, obviously, this is the Scorched Xenomorph with his freaking
mute your phone.
Okay. All right, how about
You're still coming through, but it's fine.
What the heck? There's like a double.
5.1. Yeah, now you're just coming through the phone, but it's fine. Yeah. Mhm. Oh no. Right. Yeah. Alien versus Predators. Yeah, I mean, this just this looks outdated, man. They could. It's just not a good start. So hopefully they can do some good stuff.
Hopefully. Sorry, I accidentally dropped out. You guys can still see?
Yeah.
Okay. My predator fell. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I'll get him later. But my point is that's basically the same, I think, the same figure.
Right. I think so too.
I think so. No audio. They say they can't hear
No,
me.
they can hear you. I think so.
No, everybody in the chat says they can't.
I think it's
How
because
about
when
now?
you switched over from like when you got off of this, there was no audio. I don't know.
Much better.
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. This is how it happens when you go mobile. But anyway, yeah. So what I was saying is, this is basically what I think we're getting, and then you got to be careful with the hands. You got to be careful with the tail. You got to be careful with the head. Yeah. Anyway, that was really. Oh, what's this?
You always have to be careful with the head, right?
Oh, come on, man. Where's that Arnold talk?
It's right here. Look at me. I'm here in like 5 different ways, right? Here I am pointing the gun at Jude, right? And then I'm over here to the right. I'm punching the T-1000 from the scene of the Terminator, right? All right, okay. Now here I am here with the tear gas grenade launcher. So I'm trying to save Sarah and John from the SWAT team in the lobby, right? And then I'm over here. This is me trying to get John in the middle of the Galleria, right? And then there's me on spaghetti night at the Olive Garden.
Hey, goofball, man. All right. I'm going to get out of here, and then we'll get back to the computer. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, so we'll see.
And now we're back.
Hey, welcome
I know,
back,
right?
everybody.
Welcome back. Sorry for the difficulties. It was just like, you know what I mean. I want to try to show you.
Yeah,
guys
man. Now that you've shown yours, I'm seeing this. This looks outdated. They could do better. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm just not sure. What do you guys?
Unless it's placeholders.
I don't think it's not. I don't think it's placeholders, dude, because those bases are different too. So I don't know. But anyway, sorry guys. I know it was like a total detour, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of that. But yeah, and I'm glad you guys could hear me. I was having a problem with the audio, so it's like, I'm happy with the aliens. We'll be bringing them home. I think they're cool. It's just like, bro, I kind of have them. It's my say it. I even have closed caption on nothing. Yeah, I don't know how Hector heard me. That was weird. So. But you guys can hear me now, so sorry about all the initial there. But yeah, would be nice if we can have the sus Ahsoka body reused for Newt.
No.
We need something smaller, I think. But Newt would be awesome.
Yes. Emphasize on the word smaller. Yes. Exactly.
Yes. Excellent Arnold voice acting. That was fun. You almost made me drop my phone. We were like, guys, we had Olive Garden. Like, what? Good, man. I love it. God, we need a new Sarah Connor. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree. So
we need 84 Terminator figures first, man. Let's get those.
yeah, I mean, I got my police shootout, but I still don't have my Tech Noir. I never picked him up. I should have, because I was like, oh, police shootout, I gotta get him. And then I didn't pick up Noir, and I was like, why did I not do that? And thank you, my guys. Thank you, dudes. So anyway, yeah, we'll see how these go. Like I said, I'm not knocking them. It's just I want more. You know, I want to see Ripley. It's almost that case of been there, done that with the Warrior. I will likely still get them, even if they come out like that. Just so I have one more, maybe. You know what I mean? But Ripley, bro, I need another Ripley, because the President Toys one's okay.
The head sculpt doesn't look like her.
No, but I got her because I was like, I want an Aliens Ripley. I already got my Hot Toys Alien Ripley.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, and I have a Warrior, and I was like, yeah, fuck whatever, I'll get her because I just love the IP. But yeah, we'll see, guys. We will see if that works, man. So I think this is just kind of like they're just teasing us right now. They're introducing us to the 40th. I said, don't give up hope. Right? If they're doing that, they can redo the fucking power loader. The power loader's fine. They don't need to change too much of that. So bring that one back too, and then just give us a new Ripley. Yep. I think it'd be awesome. So that would be cool. So Punisher, what do you think, dude?
I first saw, I love the one shot, the final kill. Very good. Wish it was longer. Need more. We need another season of Frank Castle. I think would be nice. At this point, I'm gonna go see that new Spider-Man movie just for Frank Castle, even though I know he's only gonna been it for like 30 seconds or some shit. But
yeah,
as far as this figure goes, dude, I don't know about the head sculpt, man. It looks a little off. I felt like the original Netflix Punisher that they came out with, it was a better representation of John Bernthal. But other than that, yeah, this looks awesome as fuck.
I think the lighting's funky, and I think his head's kind of looks like an eraser.
Yes,
but it just could be the fucking photo.
Right.
Mixed with the lens they're using, mixed with the lighting. I got to see better shots. I like this. I agree with you. I liked the one shot. Thought that was a good thing that they did. A little short, but whatever. I like how they did that, though. I was like, all right, cool. I actually really like him as Punisher. Always have since Daredevil season 2. And then when they were like, boom, here's the show. And that trailer was sick as fuck with Metallica.
Yep.
Remember that? And they just timed the drums. I loved it, dude. I was like, oh, yeah. And I love both seasons of Punisher. Give me more Punisher, dude. But I want to see this better. I need to see this better. So I'm cutting back, but I need more figures. I mean, I do, but like I cut back on certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Certain things. Terminator's not one of them. Ripley and Sarah Connor, hell yeah, brother. Doc Smizzle, what is up, my man, bro? You can't defend those lips and beard. I didn't even think about the lips. I mean, I think lips.
It kind of looks like there's a little gap to put like a cigarette in there or something like that.
Maybe, but it's still John Bernthal. I still see him there.
Anybody got a lighter?
Right. Well, hopefully it is, Doc. I don't know. We'll see how this works, man.
I'm sure.
Kind of looks like
when has
hell yeah, dude.
Oh damn.
I mean, a little maybe if you flatten it a little bit more, and but look, I'm digging it. I'm still gonna get them. I said this on my morning show. I just hope it's not single jointed, because when I see these, we're blue.
Oh,
we're James Cameron, dude. How do I undo that? I
click on. There you go. Oh,
damn it, I lost it. Damn it. Prepare for ludicrous speed. There we go. All right, so
keep firing, assholes.
That's right. Fucking these arms, you know what I mean? Does that almost look like a single joint? You know what I'm talking about? Like some of the figures we have that are like the thick forearms like that.
Yeah.
It's not. And this pose doesn't look like it's double, but he's just holding the AK. So we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
It did. Depends on how restricted that clothing is.
True as well. So that's why I'm not sure, man. But I like it. I want to use this sculpt on the Punisher War Machine. I had a custom Bernthal. I think you guys have probably seen it on maybe not, but on my Instagram like 6 years ago or something. I have a custom John Bernthal head sculpt. It's not that great. And I have that on my Punisher War Machine. And I was like, that's cool, man. which I still have. So, which is pretty awesome, dude. So, Movie Cannon, what is up, my man? I hope you are all well.
Yo.
Dude, doing fucking well, my man. Doing good. I watched your, you know, I tune in on you, bro. You know that I've always been like Movie Cannon, bro. Gio's cool, man. And I know you were busy last night, but good to see it as always, man. And link in the chat if you guys want to tune into some good old fashioned Friday talk, man.
Yeah,
Gio, man. Seriously, can I just briefly segue for you, bro? Because, and then we'll get right back into this. But I put a link there for you, and booyah, there's Gio's channel link in there if you guys want to check him out. You guys are always having fun over there. This is like you guys are just chill, bro. That's why I like it, man. I do. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's a good thing. I like your guys' passionate discussions about just kicking back, man, with you and Valk and Adam and X-Man and all you guys. So go check out Gio, guys, if you have not. It's fun, man. It's fun. It's always fun over there. So, but yeah, dude, fucking dude, it's you know, we'll see, dude. I mean, I'll get
they'll
them.
fix it. They'll fix it, man. Maybe.
Maybe. You have this Bernthal sculpt on your War Machine, go mobile again and show us. Dude, no, it's all in boxes out there. You don't even want to see out the living room. I could show you on my Instagram here in a minute, but you know, let's see. Yeah, I don't know where the hell. Well, no, I just don't know where CT's at. Everybody's not here tonight, so. But it's unfortunate that his stuff is not working, which kind of blows. Dude, always Gio, bro. I appreciate you, man. Always, dude. I'll look and see if I have my Instagram somewhere, but there's the Daredevil. So you're deciding against this.
I mean, I'm not against it. I'm just not gonna get it. Yeah. So it's awesome. It's awesome.
That's what I mean. Sorry, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm having a good time with the book, and you know, it's. I had to make a sacrifice. I'd rather have He-Man.
Yeah, I do too. And you have a lot of
I already have. I actually moved all I moved all the Batmans. A lot. I rearranged some of the DC shit, so I have a lot of open space down here. But all my Batman stuff is just under one shelf now. 66 is up there now. Patterson stuff, some Keaton's up front, and then all the other nonsense. So
yeah, it still looks great over there, brother.
Yeah,
a lot of shit there, dude. You think that's the 265 price? It's got to be sub 300. I don't think that there's
this figure.
No, I'm sorry. The Punisher. I think I was a little behind him. You're like this? Like I don't know. I think Charlie was talking Punisher. I could be wrong, but I
would say 285. Between 275, 285.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my, focus, Hector. What does that mean?
You're focused. Well, because the last couple streams you were just Star Wars. You know what I mean? And I get that. You're like, I know. There's a lot of Star Wars, bro. And then we got a lot of other cool stuff too. You don't need everyone when you have a Hector. That's right, man. We're just chilling tonight.
More popular than a Chewbacca.
Hey, speaking of Chewie, I got finally got the freaking email that's saying June 3rd. What is that? Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's going to.
Lucky you, man. I'm still waiting.
You didn't get the email charge? Like, hey.
Nah, it's still. I jumped on a wait list, and I'm on a payment plan, so I'm just kind of shoved all the way to the back of the line. So it's just a matter of time of waiting. Hopefully sooner than later. But I am legit excited to get like that Chewie figure. I love Chewbacca. I can't wait. So Chewbacca.
Man, I am just scrolling through my freaking Instagram. It's here somewhere. We'll bounce up. There's Death Stranding.
Norman Reedus.
I'm trying to find this Punisher, dude. I know I took a picture of him, but I can't find it. It should be on my Instagram, dudes, but which you guys can follow me on Instagram if you guys want. I'm just, it's Instagram.
Right.
Just throw my photos up there when I can, but apparently I don't see my Punisher. It might be in my Facebook actually, guys, but it's here somewhere. I'm sure it is. Where the hell is this Punisher War Machine, dude?
I will find him!
He's somewhere, bro. Anyway, I guess it doesn't fucking matter, but he's there. He's there somewhere. But I'm not interested in this, are you?
No. I've never played the game, so I don't care.
No. Me neither, dude. So yeah, that absolute Batman is coming home. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not for me. I like it, but again, it's space, bro. There's so much space, dude. And that Swinging Spider-Man sold out real quick. It did, and I thought that was kind of weird, but maybe not because it was limited, and the scalpers will do it too, and those, But not to say that nobody wanted it. It's just, I was kind of surprised too, because we just kind of got that figure. It's not that much different, but I don't know. And then the movie's coming out, so you're gonna get another one.
Exactly. These companies are taking advantage of us, man. We gotta stop letting them walk all over us, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that Spider-Man. That's a bullshit release. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. People literally just got that other one before that one, last year? Come on.
Yeah.
Stop with that shit.
There were people though, and I did a poll on it in my morning show that, I said, hey, are you trying to get this because you missed it or pass or whatever? Or I just want this one. And most people were like, I missed it. The other one, with the snow top, the rooftop base and stuff. So I was like, okay, so I don't mind. It's just not for me. As I always say on this fucking channel, if it's something I don't want, it's okay. There's so many other ones. I'm just going to skip. I'll move on to the next. I don't get everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't get everything. So, and that's okay. That is totally okay. Unfortunately, there was a lot I wanted to talk about tonight, but I think we may wait.
The rest was Star Wars, so I'm kind of useless from here on out. No,
it's not Star. No, it's not. But I mean, we're getting there, kind of guys. But what did you think about the Yoast stuff? Thoughts? I still have all the photos. I can bring up anything here.
Go for it, man.
Well, there's a lot, but is there? I think it's open.
We can start with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, where's my freaking?
Oh, hello.
There we go. I had to drag this over because you know how Windows is. Yeah, we can look at a couple of these and then we can kind of roll. I don't want to go through every single thing because there's a lot, but and we already did a 3-hour live stream, so you guys can check that out if you haven't already. But
he's a meme.
I'm
surprised he didn't play that clip, man.
I should have grabbed the clip. I did not. I mean, I have the clip. I just don't have the clip loaded where he's like, I'm a meme. Which I thought was pretty funny. I may need someone to send that to me again, Jared or somebody. But so you wanted to talk about Wonder Woman?
Yeah, we could talk about all this stuff. Yeah, let's start with her.
All right, because I know there's some of the stuff that you're really interested in, and I mean, as long as you don't start a fight with me. Well, no, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding, bro.
Let's go, bitch. No,
I know I'm teasing, guys. That was all a joke, but yeah, it's
I look, I can understand on both sides. I am definitely on the side of that this is like a prototype. Super prototype. You can tell it looks like a prototype. And I know whatever controversy or whatever the flying fuck drama, made up bullshit that, people are kind of taken out of proportion. This is a prototype, and Yoast does improve on things. So I think kind of flipping out yet, about this, just wait. The Linda Carter likeness is there. It's just this isn't season like 1 Wonder Woman, which I would rather have, where she fought Nazis and shit.
Yeah,
I would have preferred that one. This one is definitely like season 3 and 4, like later when it switched networks. I think the hair it does a little bit too much volume, and I think that's also throwing it off. She's got a long neck in real life, and her assets are there. I like when this first came out, I was like, this looks really fucking weird. I think it's the body. So I went and looked at a picture of her, and it's almost there, dude. But again, like I said, it's a prototype. This isn't even up for pre-order yet, right?
June 25th.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, about almost a little less than a month away from the pre-orders. Improvements happen.
That's the only concern, though, right? Is that that's in 27 days, and it'll likely be these photos and maybe a couple more,
right?
And that's fine if you know Yoast and the process,
right.
But for the casual viewer, perhaps they would be like what you're saying, except not that, oh, this is an early prototype, blah blah blah, there's going to be changes. They might be like, whoa, this doesn't maybe meet my expectations to start putting down a pre-order. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I was telling him. So I don't, no doubt, I think it'll be good. Like I said, I just that's not that far away, bro. That's not that far away. So
but the man has a track record of improving things during production and all this shit. So I think everyone kind of freaking out over this. Everyone can have their opinion on it, but I think the freak out is not warranted. I'm not really a fan of this head sculpt. I don't like the serious look. I prefer her a little
with the little
more
smirk.
With the smirk for sure.
That one.
Yeah. So, but again, I would have preferred season 1 Wonder Woman. So,
okay, well, I look, bro. She was pretty hot, man. So I don't know what you smoking, brother. Like Linda Carter was
for real,
looking, man. This may not be the most flattering here, but
just Google search Linda Carter and turn the search safe off, dude, and let me know if you still think that body type's not worth it. So,
yeah, but he's gonna have to be doing some improvements and stuff for sure. I mean, he will. And I like what he's doing, and you guys know, I had him on, we talked, and the thing about this too is that, and I know you were there, Hector. I don't know how many in the chat were present along this time, but he wanted to do this thing. This is pretty early on in the stream. I put chapters in there too, if you guys want to check it out. But like, he wanted to have one standard version with the neutral sculpt, and then the deluxe version to have this sculpt. And because he was trying to figure out how to like slim down the too many options, right?
Mm-hmm.
For customers. And I was like, no, that's a bad idea, bro. You can't do that. I was like, you need to have the standard with the just this neutral expression.
Mm-hmm.
And then the deluxe has to come with both of these head sculpts. And and so by the end of the stream and everything, he was like, you know what? You've changed my mind. That's what we're gonna do. Unless, I don't think that's gonna change. So standard, neutral head sculpt, deluxe, both head sculpts, and a couple other items, perhaps. Right.
2 head sculpts max, man. We don't need 87 different head sculpts looking one direction, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm glad he's finally seeing it that way. Just offer your product, and people will buy it, or they'll see what you have to offer. You don't necessarily have to worry about including like so much, to something to make it worthwhile someone's price. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and if there's a way that he can cut down on the prices too, because I mean, I don't know, I know he doesn't do big numbers like Hot Toy, so he's kind of has to, charge a little bit more extra than other people. But none of this matters when I can't directly buy from get that fixed, please.
Right.
And
well, and he
then we'll
also
talk.
mentioned that the deposits will be fixed. Not as
Right.
crazy. So, look, he's taking steps in the right direction. He's listening to feedback.
Can he do that
I'm
for
cool with
Penguin? Can we shrink the
I think
deposit on the
that's
Penguin?
probably too fucking late. I honestly don't know.
No.
You can ask him. I don't know, man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Mario, what's
yeah.
up, brother? Mario couldn't make it with us tonight.
Yo.
So Mario emojis in the chat, guys. For channel members, drop some Mario emojis. Yeah, she was Miss America, dude, in like 70 something. I don't know. I wasn't born, but I know she was. So Sinister, my dude, what is up, brother? How you doing, man? What up, dude? Wonder Woman.
Is this did he say is this like a custom body?
What did he say? I don't remember what he said, bro. I've been so busy all fucking week.
Do you even watch your own channel, man?
Do you? No, I know. That's by the way, that's the joke in Discord, man. I'm always like, do you guys even watch my channel? More options benefit the customer, less options benefit the company. Yes, but not the bajillion versions was my point.
Yeah.
You can have a wide variety of exclusives to a deluxe. You dig? But
Right. Is
he asleep back there, Jay?
Oh, yo, that would
my
have been
God.
fucking funny if he was just passed out. We just had to sleep in BC the whole rest of the
Were you
show.
sleeping?
I was about to. My head fell back and I was about done.
I seen you and I was like, oh shit.
Oh
What up,
my
dude?
God. Dude, I'm tired. I'm just popping in for the minute because I still got a lot of work to do. It's been just crazy over here. I'm done one side of the living room. I got to do the other side now. So it's crazy. But how are all of y'all doing tonight?
We're doing good, brother. We are.
Nice.
Look, we're talking about Wonder Woman,
Oh wow, this again?
a topic you're very familiar with.
Oh, I'm so familiar with this lady. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. Look. I don't listen. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing.
Mhm.
We talked about Wonder Woman, and I know that we had a lot of talk about it, and a little bit of little debate and arguing and a little drama or whatever.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't need to talk about her. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. But I do have this Catwoman here.
Oh,
Okay.
God, this thing again.
And I was wondering, what do you think? That's the
So I mean, I stand by it. I'm still very excited for it. I am. And okay, let me just put it out there like this. Maybe I'm excited for it because nobody else is doing it. This is a figure I've always wanted since childhood. And from what I'm seeing, it does look good. I think it looks good. And that's where it is. I know we had some talk about it, about, the prototype versus the actual final product. I think the final product is fine. Could it be better? I don't know. I don't have it in hand yet. We're going by pictures. But from what I see right here, I'm not mad at this at all. I'm still excited to get it. And that's just what it is.
I agree with you. As I've said, Rockamon Chris in the house. What up, dude? Where's Moz? Moz, I actually told Moz, hey, you want to come on and let's chat? And Moz is my friend. Let's get one thing clear, and Jay's friend. And so all you guys out there know that, whatever.
For all that's, I'll say this for everybody. Sorry to just chime in, but for everybody who wants to know, Maz will be back on Best of the Best. Not this week because he's going out. I think he's going on a trip or something next week. But he will be back on Best of the Best in the next following weeks. And if he wants to talk about it back then, or speak his piece, he will be able to do so. But he's family, and families get into it. So I don't know what the whole fuss is. He didn't even take it like that, to be quite honest with you. So
No.
Anyway.
No. But it's the drama. I mean, like, and it's whatever, dude. Like, everybody's got their opinions. And I know you guys are going to talk more about it next month, but yeah, dude, Moz is cool as shit. And he'll be, he couldn't make it tonight because I was like, let's just talk and kind of reiterate all of that.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you guys obviously go to watch Jay's stream on Thursday night. Subscribe to Brother Cousins too. If you guys don't know Jay, I'm sure you do know this guy. He's normally on camera, but he's painting and tired.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally covered in paint. It's ridiculous. I mean, well, not this, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome though. But yeah, dude, no, I mean, look, but I wanted to hear Hector's opinion on this because I talked about this with Yost, of course. I did it like on my morning stuff. I know you were privy watching in the audience, but I mean, now that we're here, and for those who don't know, that the left was the prototype and the right is the production model from the factory. They tried to recreate the same kind of lighting conditions and camera and all that as best as they could. Two different people from two different countries took the photos and gave them to Yost. He kind of side by sided the best that he could without really editing anything to give you guys a comparison. Now I don't just subbed. Renz Talentino, look, he just subbed.
No, thank you so much.
This fucking guy.
This guy.
Oh, Mario too.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, Mario's. No,
feels like 4 years ago again.
It does, man. Conversation on Thursday was great. All the guys are awesome, and as someone who was chatting live, it was a great show. Hell yeah, you were.
It was a great show. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We'll scuffle here and there, but it's whatever, dudes. But yeah, no, Hector. So like, do you, what do you think, dude? I mean,
all right. Okay, so I'll comment on the picture. There's some things that I like and I don't like between the two. I will agree with some with the sentiment of I like the flesh color of the prototype. I think, to me, when I think of Catwoman and Batman Returns, I think about that promo poster and like just her having a more paler look. Technically, she is a zombie. She did die and come back to life from fucking Tim Burton doing some cat shit, but the stitching on the prototype. Now that's how it is on the movie suit. However, the costume designer came out. Someone had screenshot a response that those were glued onto the suit, so that way it's easier for Michelle to get in and out of the suit because it's essentially a one piece. They never intended it to be that prominent like on the prototype on camera, so unless you're actually looking for it, you would never know. So the stitching on the production, I think it's fine. If you really do kind of look closely, the pattern of the stitching with directions and stuff is matching, I see everything there. It's there. I don't like the material on the production compared to the prototype, as it's a little too patterny compared to the prototype. It's a little, I think the prototype has it more accurate. And also, I don't want to sound like a pervert or nothing. If you kind of go down a little bit, you kind of lose some corset definition as far as between the breasts. In my opinion, I feel like the breast
here.
Yeah, like I feel like it's more defined on the prototype than it is on the production.
It might also be a little dark though.
The angle it could be the angle and the lighting. Right.
The blacks are getting crushed right here in this fucking light, you know what I mean? So because it looks like this one was more, overhead, so we're losing all that definition here.
Right.
But maybe not, and again, this is like, what the fuck are we doing?
Right.
I mean, honestly, at the end of right. Like we got to see what's up when we get it. But like we look at stuff like that and wonder. And
okay, so I'm just a Jazz Inc. customer and stuff. I have this on pre-order, and every time,
just for record, go ahead,
influencer.
Jesus Christ!
Look,
anyway,
dude, look. Every time this thing gets an update and it's not a completed thing or showing me a completed product, I kind of go meh. I lose excitement. You know, I teeter on, should I just cancel this now? And, you know, because like I feel like, what are we doing here? I don't feel like the price of admission for that 2-pack, because we have yet to see anything of battle damage except for the back of the head. I haven't seen like a put together figure and stuff like that for that. So, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. Just stop with the updates, get everything done, get your shit for San Diego Comic-Con done, and just reveal everything when everything is ready to go and show off. That is the next update.
And you remember on the show, I told him, I was like, dude, you just got to put this figure out, bro.
Dude,
like, you just got to get the figure out. And I understand that. And I get his process of, you know,
because all this unnecessary, like all the unnecessary razzle dazzle babble about this, I think it's just, it really is ridiculous. Like it's from proto to production. That's what you're seeing here. I don't get the outcry. Does the prototype does look a little better because it doesn't have rolling eyes. So you're looking at just a one piece, you know, head sculpt opposed to production that has rolling eyes. So some things are going to change within this area. And this thing is also 3 pieces. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I
think it looks good, dude. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, you were zoomed in here too already with the shot, and then we zoom in even more. And I'm not taking away and saying no, but like when you have this on your shelf, dude, it's gonna look fucking dope, I think. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is legit. Well, that's the idea. That's the idea, right? That's what we were talking about, because we don't know, because we hasn't put his figure out yet. But I know they're not trying to put out subpar quality, especially for the price. So
yeah,
I'm trying to just, you know, give good faith in that. So Philly, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through, brother. Rockamon Chris, I think this close to release comparing the two is irrelevant, as no matter which one you get, it will be the best one available. I'm just happy to have representation in the collection. Yeah, I know. But that's the thing, though. I would say that this, and you know, I love Yost, dude, but I was like, I don't think this is helping. You know what I mean? When you put this out, because you also weren't specific about it. You know, he was very cryptic. I bet you can't tell which one's which. And people are like, I don't care. I want my figure. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Like you said, either one is going to be the best that they can do. So I know he means well.
Right.
You know, I've told him that, but it does kind of create more controversy, maybe apprehensiveness, right? Where you were kind of like, hey, look, the more I see, I'm just not as interested as I was, like
it creates unnecessary noise. It creates unnecessary delays. I mean, look, dude, I've seen Batman Returns a fucking shit ton of times.
Yeah.
All right. Took one person to go, hey man, there's not a windowsill there. And then 50 other people go, holy shit, you're right, the windowsill's not there. Bust out a screenshot. No, if it wasn't for that one person, there would have been no changes to this base. Production would have been moving along. So now, because one person said there's not a windowsill there, and everyone's like, holy shit, you're right, here comes another delay because they're fixing whatever the flying fuck for the base. I would have never noticed, and I would have cared.
Me
Who
too.
gives a shit? So no more updates. Just get your shit done. Don't fucking talk to people. Just focus on bringing this out. This is only going to get worse, because once Comic-Con comes out and these shitty cell phone pictures come out and everyone's like, oh my God, this sucks. This is stupid. It's only going to get worse. So just enough. We'll see you in the summer, baby.
You couldn't really say it better.
I agree. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I don't think you're on I don't know if you're on your mic though.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
You might be.
I think I am. Hold on.
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm high from all the paint fumes all day.
Can you tap it? Can you tap it? Yeah, you're on it. You're on it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right.
Yeah. So No, I mean, I agree with Hector 100%. I wouldn't have noticed that whole windowsill thing. I'm just like, we need to have the figure in hand at this point. It's been a while. We need to go ahead and that's just what it is. I do have a question. And I'm not sure if you know about this. I know you deal with production and all that stuff.
Sure.
You know a great deal about how these things are actually constructed. So, if a lot, is it fair to say the general consensus is people really want this look from the prototype, the look on the left? And if so, is it a way at this point? Because he gave us this little Yost gave us this little litmus test earlier this week. Is it a way for them to go to this actual prototype in production? Or is this because honestly, to me, maybe I'm just getting old and maybe my eyes are just getting bad, but I was thinking maybe, is this a lighting thing that we're seeing? Or, I mean, it does look more like the movie on the left. It does.
Okay, so there's a couple of things here, dude. So as Hector pointed out with the first one, if that's accurate, right? That this does not have the rolling eyes in it.
Correct.
It's static.
Correct.
It's a static
Right.
sculpt.
Right.
This is also Master Painter, right? So this was Viola's paint versus this is a factory paint, and the sculpt had to be altered a little to accommodate the rolling eyes, like even with Hot Toys. You know what I mean? They got to be a little wider. They just have to just kind of tweak it a little to get the rolling eyes in there. That's just how that is. So you have the Master Painter on one hand, you have a factory assembly, multiple people painting different spots. Somebody sits there all day and paints the lips. Somebody sits there all day and paints the eyes. Things like that. It's a factory process. Then there's lighting and camera, which are slightly different. I mean, I'd say they did a pretty good job trying to emulate all of the conditions as best as they could. Again, I think he means well. I don't think he should have really put this photo out, because it just confused people, and especially in the cryptic sense, like, hey, can you tell which is which? You're like, I get it. I get he meant well on that, but so there's a couple of differences there, but I mean, I still think the left obviously looks better because it's going to. If I take my Hot Toy and I send it out to 357 or anybody else who paints and they retouch up that Hot Toy, it's going to look fucking great because it's one person taking their time for the whole sculpt.
Right.
That's their profession. That's their talent. That's why people send their sculpts out to get repainted.
Yeah.
Right.
Not everybody, but that's the reason why the people do this. So I don't know, dude. I think at the end of the day, bro, we got to get it in hand. That's why I was like, dude, bro, just get it out. We got to get the figure out. And then the rebuttal for me was like, okay, you said San Diego Comic-Con. All these things are going to be on display. That's where people are going to get to see it as best as they can. Philly said he'll probably, be there preview night if he can. He's going to have his macro lens, hopefully bring some lighting because convention light sucks, and just do a few good shots, And if Yost is there, maybe he can lift the case, the acrylic, however he's got his display, because that always skews a lot of things. But my point is, you're going to be able to see this more, right? And at that point, then we can kind of be like, all right, because I don't know. Now, my only other concern is the same thing that Hector said, and a few of you guys in the chat. We haven't really seen much of the battle damage other than the hair that he was doing in the shots that he sent me, or we talked about on the live stream. So I don't have. There's reservations, of course, but it's also like it's different for me, and arguably it's different for you, Jay. Like, we talk with Yost. I have a relationship with Yost, and not in a kiss ass, I'm going to shill whatever. No, because I ask him these hard questions and I've made him change his mind on things. But it's the fact that because I know him, I have faith in him, right? Going into 6-scale figures. If I didn't, and I'm just a regular consumer, I might be like, oh, I don't know. Not sure. All this, he's doing all these updates. He's just saying this, he's changing that. It's a little expensive. I've never seen a figure. All those are valid concerns, dude. 100%. Right. And I mean, I've even said it myself. We don't have a figure. So I want to see the quality. I'm like, release the figure. And then we can kind of go from there. So it's,
I think it's very important for him to get this figure out. And we got the San Diego Comic-Con. That's great. Okay, we know that this is coming. We know that we're getting close. The biggest thing that he has going for it and going for this right now is that, I hate to admit it, but he's the only game in town when it comes to this piece right now. If there was if Hot Toys releases this, that could be a thing. You know what I'm saying? That could be a real situation. And then here's the thing: we don't know how far they're going to go. If Hot Toys was to do it, they hinted that they would do it. You look at that Batman Returns box, and Hector, you knows this. You see them teased at the back. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get it. Right. Fool me once, Hot Toys. You know what I mean?
Yes. But it also doesn't necessarily mean that we won't.
Exactly. But I just think, in so many words, I just think it's, as you all both said, and as everybody's saying, it's time to put pedal to the metal. Hell with all these updates. Get the figure out there. Get it in the hands. Yeah. Take the proper professional photos that need to be taken, so we can all, rest well and know that our money is going to a good place. And that's just what it is. As far as these two, right? I still feel that they both look good. I don't think the other one is shit, but we want as close to the prototype as possible. And I think we saw that last year with that whole Anakin debacle, that Artisan Anakin, the first one. The hair was nothing like what we got in the solicitation photos, and people were upset. But then when they got it in hand, people kind of learned to love it, and then it was multiple versions. So we just
are we talking about the same thing? Because I remember when they put this fucking Anakin out, he looked like Carrot Top. On the convention floor. Okay.
No. I'm talking about when we got it in hand.
No, I know what you're saying. You're saying when they first put out the solicitation photos.
Yeah.
Then we saw it at the convention while fucking crazy.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Then people, to Hector's point, if people go to conventions and see stuff that's kind of not put together great, or the lighting's not that great, then you're going to be like, yo, like, one thing I've learned in the business is you never want to give customers reasons to back out of an order.
Exactly.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that's not exclusively to 6 scale. That's anything, whatever you buy, shoes, comics, whatever, it doesn't matter. Never give them a reason to think and question that decision. And so I think that's kind of like a boon and a bane for Yost. Always communicating with the community, showing updates, most of the time not in the most flattering light.
Yeah.
Right? He's showing me pictures that I show on stream of just shit sitting on a table. You know what I mean? There's paint laying around, other like miscellaneous items, just to show progress. But that can still give consumers I don't know. You know what I mean? So like,
right.
We're going to have to see, dude. I mean, look, I don't fucking know, dude. It's very possible. It's very possible that Hot Toys will drop this fucking thing.
When does Hot Toys do their summer showcase? Do they do it around
June or July, right?
June or July.
Yeah.
Hey,
man. They could still have one in the chamber with a Catwoman for summer showcase.
They fucking might, dude. They fucking might.
And that will be madness. That will be total madness.
That's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt him. I mean, I don't know how bad, but like, yeah.
With great power comes great responsibilities. Mafia. Hey, listen, bro. All I'm saying is don't just throw me under a bus and pile me in with people. That was my whole fucking point. Because I do try to give you guys the best that I can when I talk to companies. I ask questions. I ask questions, difficult questions. Some of them will change their minds. Yost is changing the Wonder Woman Deluxe to standard thing. Factory Entertainment's fucking putting rolling eyes in their figures now. Even going out of their way to the ones that they were putting up, they're now adding them to those. So, I want to see companies succeed, bro. You know what I mean? I really do. And if that's me,
the dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Like, so, And that doesn't matter whether or not they're cool with me, you know, or not. That's not the goal. The goal is I fucking love the hobby. I want to see more shit. Exactly what Philly's saying. You know, the more we get, we win. Like more options, bro. So
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Shit. You remember that, Jay? Wire. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, dude. Thank you for that, Anthony. The Wonder Woman skews. I figured he got that on first time.
Yeah, I was glad you said something about that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, dude, I needed to. And he just can't, bro.
Did you guys talk about Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Right when you came in, I was like, I know you don't want to talk about this bullshit. So, and then I was like, Catwoman.
I mean, I can. I'll just say, I think the head sculpt looks good. The body just needs to work. Body needs work. And I think that's the general consensus. The body needs work. And that's it. And that's all I'll say about that.
No, and when Hector and I talked about it, does look kind of early prototype, early version stuff. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not you want to, put that that faith, that's entirely up to you guys.
Yeah.
It honestly comes down to that. And Nightmare, what's up, my brother, man? Summer Showcase is right after San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, so we'll see.
No.
We'll see. I mean, that's what it comes. Like I said earlier, like I know the guy. I have faith in that he's going to do a good product. And I told him on my stream, and Jay, you caught that.
Yeah.
That I was like, yo, you got to send me a figure.
You said straight up, I'm going to review the fuck out of this thing. And I don't know if people understand. The thing of it is, you were saying that in so many words because that's exactly what you tend to do. And we're talking about the scrutinizing and all that. And as it should be, that's what a review is, right? So absolutely, we need to see it in hand. And that's just what it is. We need to see it in hand. We need to live. It needs to be in a livable space and not just in this prototyping space that we've seen over the last 2 years. We need to really see what this thing looks like.
And he knows, and that was the other thing I was trying to tell him too. It's like, bro, I'm going to warts and all, bro, good and bad. That's how I'm going to talk about this stuff, regardless, because customers want to know this stuff, period. So, I was like, just send me one. Doesn't matter. He's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's what I do. I got fucking Jesus, 10, 20 grand camera gear. Like, that's what I do. So I'm like, hook it up. We'll talk about it. We'll go through everything. Have an honest review on this figure for people. People want to know, and because you're right. No matter what you show, it's different than the in-hand at home, the practical, the lived-in experience of the figure, so we'll have to see what happens, dude. So Nirvana Jedi, what is up, my man? What's up, fellas? Glad to be able to catch some of the live stream. Catwoman looks great. Collect what you like and enjoy the hobby. I agree. It's good, and it's good to see, buddy.
Too bad the internet can't do that.
No, yeah, I know. Well, that's just how it is, bro. Why don't you and Brother Cousins do a collab review? That doesn't work.
It could.
All right, look, I'm not just dismissing Jay. That's not what I'm doing.
It doesn't work.
All right, okay, it could work.
It could work,
but it would have to be like it would have to be. It would be this. It would be this all over again. No, because the thing is let's say that actually came down and then you had a Catwoman and I had a Catwoman and we fucking shot it in our own ways and we somehow tried to collab it as one video. I mean, I guess, you know what I mean though? Like that we would have different lighting conditions. We have different ideas. We have different ways of posing. We have different camera gear. We have different so much stuff that all that would do is be like, well, he's got a review and you got a review. So what are we doing? Mixing them together and confusing people?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like we couldn't. I just don't know what would the purpose be? Let's do it. Let's do it.
There you go.
Let's do it. And then we'll try it out, man.
Same figure.
We'll try it out.
Different viewpoints, I guess. That's what you would call it. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'll gladly do shots, but I'm moving the fuck away from a review. Hey, that's fine, Philly. Look, I'll do it, and nobody Look, and I get people, you guys get shots, man, and like, it's whatever, dude. I think people who know me trust my opinion and what I'm saying about something. I don't really go like, yo, you got to get this shit. Go buy it. Like, I don't do that. I'll tell you, hey, this is great. It's great for me. It's great. I mean, I fucking love all my Lord of the Rings, but I don't do a lot of reviews. You know what I mean? I don't. To be quite honest with you, I just don't feel like it's. And everybody's different, but it's a lot of time, dude. And I'm like, it's a little unfortunate. I don't get a lot of views.
It's a lot of time, and it's very not rewarding, honestly. I think the review I did this year that I got a lot of views on was maybe Chewbacca, and that was because it was like an early review. But if it ain't an early review, people don't give a shit. Let's be honest. Especially with Figure Hideout and other people, it's no point, you know.
Well, that's my thing, right? I love doing reviews when I have time because I like the art of it.
Yeah.
I like doing just cool cinematography. I like doing all that stuff. And I'll spend like a fucking week doing nice edits, all this. Sometimes I'll use both fucking cameras. So I get double shots and I do this cool, you know, you've seen it. I use my slider for pans. I'll do all this stuff. And I'm like 300 views. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's all I'm saying.
Because the game is not the same at all anymore. It used to be where you would get a good amount of views, but like I said, when you have, and no shade at all, Figure Hideout does a tremendous job. You know what I'm saying? When you got like Figure Hideout, and then also I wouldn't even say it's just Figure Hideout. I mean, the game has changed. Like, people review shorts. They watch these things on shorts. Yeah. More than anything, the long form videos are just not the business anymore.
I did a fucking he's not right here. I don't know why I'm pointing here. My Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit, my in-art. I did a review on that. It's okay. I mean, my in-arts do okay. My Gandalf and Aragorn, I think, got some decent views. Decent, but not like really a lot. And I did the Thorin one, and then I did a short or two of the Thorin that kind of condensed it a little bit and was like just real quick, and that fucking thing blew up. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's different, bro. Blur Dad, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
The worst videos are sideshows because they try to, also be like one of the first ones to do it, but they might as well be like, you won't see this for 6 months, but here's the figure. So, say that. Yeah.
That's also true, bro. Well, I appreciate it, Mike, man. You can be true one of those. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Here's Chewbacca. Half a year later and wait.
No doubt. I know they're showing all that shit. You're like, hey, you like what it looks like? Too bad. You're gonna have to wait. But
yeah, they're like, the lucky two are gonna have a hell of a time before you.
That's right. Like, holy shit, bro. So it's whatever. I still love to do it, but I don't do it like everything. It's like I gotta like the figure and have time. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll do one.
Especially if you want to do it right. If you want to, get the proper light in and just, really go to town on it. It takes a
lot. I feel bad. You know how fucking lazy I am, dude. I mean, even with Yoast, I mean, I got my Batmobile in and I was like, yeah. 89. You guys are like, are you guys gonna do? Remember, Hector? You're like, you're gonna do this thing? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I will. And then I did a little, but you know what I mean? I was just like, it's a lot of work. And I didn't really necessarily know if I wanted to do it like right away. And I don't care about it with these things or anything. Like, I'm not trying to get something out of there right away. Like Jay said, if you do, that might be the only way you get some kind of like, oh, I've never seen this. I got to look at this video. Yeah. But when I have time, I'll get around to doing stuff, basically is what I mean. So yeah, our attention span keeps shrinking. Wait, what were we talking about again? No, that's exactly how it is. And yeah, dude, Figure Hider doesn't really do them anymore. He just does the shorts. And I actually kind of liked his long form.
Damn, you're right. He doesn't.
Yeah, because he's in the same boat and he works directly with these guys.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Fuck this. Because I do it. So I know how he thinks. He's like, fuck this. I'm wasting too much time on this shit. I can do a short and get fucking 100,000 million, 5 million views. You know what I mean?
And it sucks because I enjoy, just putting on a review and chilling, like a 20-minute review. I chill out. I'm like, I used to go to bed watching reviews. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just, that's just what it is. But not so much anymore. It's just like, oh, this is the figure. Oh, cool, great, boom, 20 seconds, done.
Done. And sometimes I get that that's all you need. The game's kind of changed too, like you said, not just in 6 scale, just in social media.
Yeah.
These shorts are just everywhere, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever. That's what people are now kind of conditioned to. And sometimes I get enough information from that short that I'm like, cool, it's all compartmentalized. I don't have to and MRC is great, dude. And he still does them too. Yeah. And he'll go long though. He'll go like 45 minutes, you know, which is cool. He really gets in the detail. Dean Knight still does a great job too. Shout out Dean. I don't know if he's around right now, but like, I like when Dean breaks shit down like that too. So, you know, it's, you know, and you, Jay, of course, but you know what I mean? Like a little bit more of that long form.
Dean, I think I watched the Terminator one he did. He did the T800, the clean T800. Beautiful. I think the best figure review I've ever seen was his Joker 4-pack. He made art.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even like that fucking loser Joker, but I saw that video.
It was good though. He made you want to. You like, damn. He made you want that figure. Like,
no doubt.
Yeah,
he did. So I mean, anyways, I don't know, guys. I mean, I know you're tired, and I mean, should we wrap a little here? You want to talk about a little bit else, or
we're not going to talk Star Wars? Damn.
No, we're not going to talk. We're not going to talk Star Wars, bro. Yeah, we're not going to talk Star Wars.
That's right, because Eternia, it's this.
Doesn't have time. See, exactly, Clinton. I see you there, Mike, as well. Yeah, there's just no time for that, sadly. And with me especially, I'm doing so many pre-orders for work, pre-order photos. I just don't have the time. And then when I do, it's got to be something I really want to do. When was the last review I did? It might have been Thorin.
I think it was Thorin.
You know, I briefly showed off Snape, but I think Thorin was after, actually. He was, because I was enamored by the rolling eyes. That was Snape first. So yeah, Dean the man, old school like us. Yeah, Dean's old school, a fucking Clipper King, budget star.
Uncle Clipper. It's your good boy, Uncle Clipper here. Shout out to Clipper King, bro.
It's a fucking beaut.
Yep, old school.
It's the fucking bee's knees.
It is, man. Yeah,
Love
dude. It's old school, man. Yeah, dude. Toss, man. Toss. I got you, Blurred. I mean, toss is coming, dude. It's just, tis the year, tis the season. So,
Oshkosh Patas.
That's right. By the way, Mafia, my Stealth Suit 2.0 cap did smell, in case you were wondering. I was one, remember? I asked you. I was like, when you get it in, bro, let us know, because everybody was sniffing their caps and being like, yo, this stinks. So
I was high for 2 days.
Yeah, well, look, I already know about the Rangers, Charlie. I talked about them yesterday, I think. I'm not going to do it now. I see what you're trying to do, but yesterday's morning stream, we did talk about those 3-0 Rangers, unless there's even newer ones that I'm not privy to, but we talked about those 3. And yeah, dudes. So
what the hell were you doing watching Power Rangers in the Discord the other day?
Dude, I was talking to Jared and fucking
They're trying to sell you on this shit?
Nah, I was like, Power Rangers is way before my fucking, like, after my time. You know what I mean? I was already doing other stuff, and then Dylan's like, oh my God, but Power Rangers. And he's like, he not in a bad way. He actually was like, hey, I wanted to thank you for covering those Power Rangers on your morning show, because they mean a lot to a lot of us in the community. And I was like, oh, okay, really? I'm like, well, you're welcome. You know, and that's why I brought it up, because they were in the chat being like, hey, the Power Rangers. So I was like, I'm gonna bring it up. The people have spoken. And so he was thanking me about that, you know, all that. And then I was like, cool. And then I was looking, and he's like, you got to check out this intro for this and this intro for that. And so I did. And then fucking YouTube started recommending me this shit. So I clicked one that was live, that, you know, just is playing, and it's the old school first gen, but the actual Japanese version. So I put that on, and it was funny. That's why I was like, oh, okay, this is dope. I was like, I can watch this. I can watch this when they're all fucking yelling in Japanese and different actors. That's why. And now people are like, man, what the hell are you doing watching Power Rangers? That's what it was. Oh, but That was pretty funny, man. So you so influenced me, Mafia. He blamed me too. He messages me later. Fucking Jared, he's like, look, I'm making bad decisions. This is your fault. I was like, dude, I don't watch Power Rangers. What are you talking about, bro?
You should have been like, you're the only one in the Discord that collects this shit. How is it my fault?
Yeah. Yeah, no. So I overlooked. Does Catwoman have a crotch or waiststand? I thought she had the pegs for the
I thought she had
right?
magnetic. Yeah, I thought she had magnetic legs.
feet. Yeah, I think so.
Didn't he hang her upside down in like a update,
Yeah.
like number 87 or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, dude. Well, we're not going to talk about figures I'm not going to get. I know, right? That's fucking story of our lives sometimes, man. Master Universe next weekend. Get hyped. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Mike says I wasn't into Power Rangers, but I was totally crushing on Kimberly, aka the Pink Ranger. So I'm with you, Philly. I was a little bit too old for it, man. So I never really watched it, but you did with the volume on blast. I mean, the intro was cool, the original. I like the music, but it's magnetic. That's right. So, all right, I think we're gonna roll. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I'm sorry CT had technical issues with the audio.
The Empire got him.
Mario's a little bit, everybody's a little busy. Jay, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day. I know you've been busy painting the house and stuff.
Go up and finish.
Yeah. You have anything coming up this weekend? Well, no, probably not this weekend, but anything this week?
I mean, anything drops, I'll be covering it, be doing a review on it, and yeah, just doing like that. I think, well, we got something coming up, so it's still in the works, but something be popping up pretty soon.
All right. Well, shit, yeah, dude. You guys already subscribed to Jay. If you haven't, the link is in the description, and if it's not in the description, Brother Cousins Toy Reviews on YouTube. I always say it's in the link, and sometimes it's not. So I'm like, I don't want to be like fucking lying over here, but I'm sure most of you guys already subscribed to Jay. Great show tonight. Looking forward to next week's early morning streams. I'm going to try to, that's what I wanted to get back into doing, which by the way is, I guess I'll just tell you guys, like, if I can, I wanted to do an hour show every morning, Monday through Friday. If I can do it, I'm going to do it. We're not always going to talk about figures though. We might talk about figure related stuff like pop culture news. That may be because, like, I kind of talked about a little bit of the brand new day stuff behind the scene, stuff. We may talk some news stuff, a little bit of news stuff, a little bit of figure stuff. But so far, I know a lot of you guys are like, hell yeah, dude. It's been a lot of fun getting back into the mornings. So that's probably what we'll be doing. So great shirt, Jay. Thanks always for streaming. Of course, man. Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Where the hell are they at?
Yeah, so. But we'll have more to discuss for sure, guys. Ladies and gents, it's been fun. Hector, my man, thanks for hanging out and being able to talk a bunch of cool stuff that's not all
no
Star Wars.
problemo.
I know it's been a little, I get sometimes that's boring. Not that it's bad, it's just not you don't collect it, so it's good that we were able to
I know everybody was waiting for my opinion on the Catwoman. They're like, man, where's this Hector guy? We need to know what this man. Where's Ja Rule? We need Ja.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my friends. So yeah, be sure, guys, if you can hit the like on your way out. It helps. Like I said, as our earlier discussion, I don't know what the hell was YouTube. I mean, I'm not like crying over here, but I'm like trying to get to 20,000. I don't know why I'm not, but the likes, the subs, the shares, all that is appreciated. It helps.
Right.
YouTube, man, I tell you what. So anyways, you want to take us out, Hector? It's been a while.
Let's do it real quick. All right. Hey, look, listen, thank you for coming this Saturday, right? We got to talk about a lot of figures. Let's get this man to 20,000 people, right? So what I want you guys to do is spread the links and spread the channel like you spread your women's legs, and have a great time. And remember, Masters starting this Wednesday. Go to the movies.